hustle every night and day. Boy, I got my mind on cake.
Dirtbag Dan show. You see me? See how fucking handsome I look? We're all like, the definition is very high. It's almost as high as our guest tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody knows is back in the building.
What's up, you
Cheers.
bitch ass motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Everybody knows.
That was like the most he said tonight.
He's back from.
I feel like
he was on the salmon boat.
it's hard out there.
Yeah, it's the high seas.
It's hard out there for a shrimp.
It's fucking rough.
Hard out there for a shrimp.
So
Hard
rough.
out there for a shrimp.
Rest in peace to all the
shrimping.
fellow motherfuckers that got tossed overboard.
They got tossed overboard.
And subsequently
Wow.
died.
Holy
It's
shit.
life.
Froze to death.
That's life out there. That's life on these streets. So,
Shout out to Apple Pie Moonshine here,
Yeah, hey,
which is
one more time. Holler at your boy real quick.
recently replaced Hemo Rage in our lives.
This has become the replacement right here.
no shit.
We've just gone full like hillbilly.
I didn't even
at
notice,
this
but
point. Like,
it actually totally did. And this is a family recipe, by the way. Really good stuff. Amazing. So
you got to keep it in the family.
we got shine. We got shine going on now.
Much like
your shine
Daniel
on.
Martinez's breeding.
You know what happened is the rage fucking dried up, bro.
There's no more rage.
It's gone.
It dried up, bro.
They taken
I've
it
also
off
been
of
in
the
Hawaii.
market.
It's the prohibition era. You
DK,
know.
you found rage in Hawaii?
Yeah, it's right next to where my family's place is.
Is that at a
There's
7-Eleven?
No, it's a GNC. There's
Are
a
you
little
saying?
GNC.
Are you saying that your family
shit.
owns a
Dude,
store?
hey.
or something?
I'm saying
formula.
that they're. I
Holler
can
at the
hook you guys
GNCs
up.
apparently.
A little bit of human rage in the morning. In the afternoon and at night.
Oh,
There you go.
shit, bro. No, well, really, I'm saying, though.
They had 4 drums left.
OG formula.
4 drums.
If you see the OG formula out there, get that shit.
Sucker punch.
Hemo Rage is not our sponsor, nor do
No.
we advocate the use of Hemo Rage.
I advocate
Nor
it.
do we hope that any of you get renal failure or die of some horrible pre-workout supplement fucking death.
Die
but
happy.
But shit, I do.
I drank 4 Hemo Rages because I saw it on the Dirtbag Dan show.
Ah, shit.
I know what I'm doing.
Do it.
Nah.
You won't fucking do it, you little faggot.
You
See
won't
that?
fucking do
You know
it.
you're sitting there in your little computer chair, your keyboard's covered in jizz,
Holy
and you're gonna
shit.
fucking drink 4 Hemo Rages because I fucking told you
I
to.
guess so.
just got incredibly real.
Oh, there we go. Hey,
Was that a new button?
we're back.
Was that a new button?
Yeah, enough harassment will get
The
things
Dirtbag
done.
Dan
Have you ever
show.
gotten like the giggles on Hemo Rage and then it becomes humor rage?
We don't advocate what anything Caustic says. Basically, like we can't.
It's like, yo, jerk off while driving.
that's like a very Caustic-esque
That's actually not,
thing to do.
not that exciting.
Okay, so
That's what I do with my.
Oh, hey, yeah, shout outs to Rory, Caustic,
Rory.
Skylar.
actual. Oh yeah, whatever, man. You guys are always
Suck.
here.
Shout out to the Rory Show.
Don DeMarco
Abel's
in the
here,
building.
and since-
Oh, somebody just got a death threat.
Abel's here, and since we don't have Ustream anymore, he can't fucking he can't talk to the people.
Yeah.
Which leads me to our next
We're not gonna give him a mic.
statement. Fuck Ustream.
Yeah.
As a monopoly, as a fucking shitty organization that takes all my motherfucking money and
Man,
just simply didn't deliver enough of a fucking product. You know what the thing is I guess we're just not fucking there yet, man. Like we need to do this and keep building this fucking
there yet?
come adjust it. Yeah, just the fuck
Just
out of
shove
that.
it in his fucking mouth and maybe he'll
Hey!
shut the fuck up.
Jesus, they're having fantasies. You see what they're doing? Holy shit, they're having fantasies
Got
out
mouth
here.
banged.
So once we can finally see they want to do inappropriate shit. But basically, like Ustream just wasn't delivering the fucking product that I was paying for, and until we're like serving a huge audience and the sponsors cover it, then we really can't do Ustream. It's fucking too much money, bro. Like it's not, the ends don't justify the means. And what happens is like, you know, even when we were running live for free, we had 200 people watching us on Ustream and then fucking 2,000 watching us on YouTube the next day. Well, it's like, who do we fucking cater to? You know what I mean? Like the YouTube audience, we're going to try and give them a better quality product now. So that's what we're doing. We're trying to
Basically, fuck Ustream.
yeah, for right now, I mean, until
Fuck you.
until we're ready,
Stream.
until we have enough fucking power to play ball with the motherfuckers. We really
Love uterus stream.
It's all YouTube, baby. So
Like that heavy flow.
big ups to our sponsor though, BCO, who's been holding us down for a long time. They got some new gear out. Check that out on bcoapparel.com. You can see the link on the Dirtbag Dan Show website. They got the Ill City shirt. I seen J Pro was wearing it in his last battle that he did against JC over at the Takeover, which we have a whole fucking half an hour fucking documentary thing that we put together that's going to come out this week. Fat Pete 24/7 is what we called it. You get to see Pete like before battle, mid battle, after battle, and then you also get to see me and Aspect have a foot race, and I eat shit, and then he subsequently eats shit, and it really like made me feel so good that he fell, because if I just fell, I would have looked like such an asshole. But the fact that he fell and then it happened after me, it really just kind of like made me feel so.
The fact that you fell first like eliminates the racism in your want for him to fall.
Totally. Oh God,
Does it?
like, can we just not go there fucking today? All right,
Just because you're a Haitian earthquake denier.
what?
Yeah, why do you deny that? It happened,
That's
bro.
the new one. Is
That totally
Haitian
happened.
earthquake denier. Now we're denying things that you just physically can't.
What do you mean we?
We're
not denying
I
anything.
More
didn't
like
deny
a
anything.
you.
acted-
thing.
I seen the
Specifically
devastation
said-
that was caused.
Yeah, and
That you had doubts
said, and you
to
said
my Haitian
you said
brethren.
you said there's no way to prove it was an earthquake.
No, that's
what you
bullshit.
said, word for word.
What I said was that it was probably seismic weapons.
No. You said, how can you tell if there's an earthquake? The country looked like shit anyway.
No, you
Wow.
fucking he's just saying shit, dude. You can't do this shit to me before a battle,
Trinidad
bro.
James
You can't
is
just
gonna
put this shit.
kill you.
I'm just saying. And it's
Hey.
pronounced Haitian, not Hayton. Thank you.
He's
fucking
what the
idiot.
Just hating.
Such an asshole.
Stop hating on
Oh,
Haitian.
I have the worst like Ed McMahon situation going in the fucking world. It's like two gay Ed McMahon that just fucking say terrible
Two
things
Ed
to me.
McMuffins.
Two fucking Ed McMuffins on the side, please. Fucking no hash brown. EK's the little fucking burnt hash brown
Little
over
fucking rice ball that comes
fucking-
with new McRice ball that just happened.
I am the spam that comes with the eggs in Hawaii.
here. Yo, I'm all about
It's made of
how
soil. You know.
Made of
Made-
soil.
made of
Ground
soil.
it touches with your roots.
I'm all about how they have Moco Loco at the fucking Denny's
get-
over there.
You can get a mocha loco anywhere.
You can get a Moco Loco anywhere in Hawaii,
Fuck,
bro.
Man, or you can. It's not that hard to make one.
Dude,
So
Pariah.
this show's
okay,
actually
I wish
about
this
battle
was.
rap.
And SM.
I wish we still were live because I could tell Pariah to stop fucking texting me about the Battle of the Zay.
No, but you can talk about it
Hey,
now.
tell him
and
that
he will-
fucking-
he
tell
will
him that
see it
SM
and
will
become
fuck him
offended.
up.
That's great.
by it.
Well, this is what
No
happened.
faces in this bitch with SM and fucking destroy
I
Pariah.
often see he's trying to hella like get his
Holy
boy
shit.
SM a battle. So he's all day he's just been like, yo, where are you putting SM versus Pariah?
2-minute
on the
rounds,
flyer?
3
I'm
of
like,
them.
well, this is the thing about Pariah.
Yeah, can we just do unlimited rounds with SM versus Pariah?
Yeah, we should just do that.
That's what
Unlimited.
you want to see.
Featuring Bahi as a WWE style referee.
He's just like
Just
standing
like
in the
has
middle. and-
has latex gloves on, and he's just like breaking shit up.
He's a big dude. He would look. I think he could be the part like of a
Yeah.
UFC ref. But
Pariah is just waxing his head.
in reality, I offered Pariah a battle. One of the people that is on the card already, and he said, "No, bro, I want to battle. I
Wants to
think
battle
maybe
SM.
I could probably battle somebody better, and maybe you can come up." And then fucking, I'm like, I tried. I honestly tried. I was like, "Hey, do you
I
want
think
to
it's
battle
just all
Pariah?"
really hard for us to
10
accept
people?
that Pariah's just kind of reached that next level and just really become like that West Coast loaded Lux figure that we were missing in the battle scene. You know what I mean? Like,
The moral
it's
of the story
it's
is
just hard to swallow. You know what I mean?
the
Like,
moral of the story is if I offer you a battle,
think
take
about it, or
Take
at
it.
least think about it.
Yeah, at least think about it. Don't tell me you're fucking too good for it and I should come up with like 10 other people. Because what I did really, I was like, hey, look, okay, well, then you try and find somebody and let me know. You know what I mean?
guess.
And then now the card's all together and all the fucking press is coming out
ridiculous.
and he's like, oh, man.
we almost battled girls.
Oh man.
Me and Caustic were going to do a 2-on-2 at one point against Sarah Kana and Misfit.
why?
Holy shit. It would have been East versus West, men versus women, gay versus straight, the ultimately taggable battle.
Robot
it would've
versus mutant.
Holy shit! If we got a cyborg, a little person, and we were like
All
and
you
an
need,
alien.
yeah, seriously, all
we
you
were,
needed was like a leprechaun and a 3-armed
we were
octopus man.
We were
Some
three gender, nationality.
Just need the trannies from AZ up in
Oh
there.
fuck!
We need like a Nosferatu drum solo.
Shouts
Yeah,
out
with a
to,
steel drum solo in the
Nosferatu
middle,
in
just
dude's backyard.
Hey, so that battle's out, right? Me and
Yes,
EK
it's-
watched that today. Cadillac
now out.
Ron versus fucking
Versus tranny party.
Nosferatu and the tranny party, and it was everything that I hoped it would be.
They put it out.
What? Yes, it's out. It's
Wow.
out.
How's that
on
not
YouTube.
one of the
They
Watch
said
that
battles
shit.
of the
Voice
Holy
Box
shit.
Battles. Shouts out to Voice Box Battles for putting out that fucking disaster. It's so magical to watch. I was
Drop
in the
me versus
van.
habeas corpus
You will
tonight.
not see me anywhere near that because I said I will not be seen on camera tonight because they're
Fell out your mother booty all wiggly.
pretty much
Yeah.
something like that.
Bunch of
I
booty
forgot about that
wiggly
one.
That
motherfuckers.
one's ridiculous.
That one's he's like that one's ridiculous. It's never going.
Oh, Wiggly.
It's never gonna go away.
So
On one.
Here, you gonna hand that to me? Or you gonna
Man,
lift
fuck
it up
you,
and put
man.
it back
Stop
down?
hogging the fucking moonshine, you lumberjack.
Fucking drunk.
woo. So moving right along.
You look
The
like Small
battle.
Bunyan.
The battle of the
It's
Zay.
like the brawny man.
Small Bunyan. That's
Shut up,
Dirtbag's
the
new
brawny
name.
man.
Good. Run all
less
these
athletic
punchlines
brother.
out before fucking my opponent can come up with them. Because, ladies and gentlemen,
I'm gonna
boys
write
and
his
girls,
verses anyways. Who really gives a shit?
Battle of the Zay. We officially announced the card today, August 17th, here in San Jose. Instead of the 2-on-2, which we're not going to be able to do at this point,
face.
I'm going to be battling
SM.
Roan. It's a fucking asshole, EK. He was like, hold on, how can we take the thunder away from this announcement? Just throw SM's name in there. Nobody knows
Is
who
it
the fuck
SM
you're
or
talking
S&M?
Makes great beats.
about. It makes great beats.
Is it-
That
is it-
probably,
What does,
No,
what does that have
no,
to
no,
do with
probably a
battling?
great indication that he's terribly
Yeah, right.
just a terrible battle
Like,
rapper.
this is what EK is bringing to the table today, ladies and gentlemen. But so me, Dirtbag Dan versus Roan from Philadelphia, also known as guy who beat Caustic.
Yeah.
He's like,
I guess.
you're a dick.
was there?
He definitely beat Awkwards. We can both agree on that.
Yeah.
Tangibly, we can both be like he beat Awkwards.
It's like he wins, and then like I kind of did better, and then I see his face. I'm like, you're adorable. Go ahead.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah, you win.
I
Whatever.
seen him legitimately lose to a fucking a Norwegian.
Yeah,
Like,
I
just-
legitimately seen him hang out with Blue on Blue's Clues for many years before ODing on heroin.
Well, you know what? Roan is actually a
I
good
love
friend
you,
of
Adam.
mine. I definitely
Honestly, Roan's like one of the coolest people to chill with.
totally
This battle.
one of my favorite
That's why I'm gonna make
persons to run into in a different country. So it'll be great to compete with him because he's a fucking good rapper. But he's coming to the Zay to battle me. I'm going to fucking smash him. I will not fucking lose. I need to keep my streak going. I'm confident that I can keep my streak going and fuck, I just want to deliver a really great performance and I wanted to test myself. I think people are always like, oh, fucking, I don't choose. I thought hell, the people thought I was going to lose to Dirt and then I beat Dirt. And then I thought a bunch of people thought I was going to lose to 100 Bullets and I beat that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
I think once again, Roan is another opponent where people are going to look at it and go, Roan is going to beat Dan. Dan doesn't rap. Roan raps. Roan's going to beat him. And then I'm going to fucking smash him. That's what I'm looking to do.
Yeah.
I like those kind of matchups. That's
You
what I'm
also
trying to
gave
do.
me the same speech moments before the J Pro battle.
I feel like
Shut the
when
fuck up. No, I did not. I did not. I was like, bro, we are in the parking lot of a strip club.
You're like, dude, this shit is gold. I got this.
I
And I'm like, yeah, bro.
This is my moment. This is my time to shine. Caustic, watch me
You're like,
go.
dude, all these strippers are gonna see this right now. I'm in
Holy
there.
shit!
Like
I'm married, so
swimwear.
they'll all blow you because I'll be like blow him, and they'll be like, okay.
And there's strippers, and I don't respect them, so I'm just gonna put on like dish gloves and fist them and shit.
What?
Wow.
See what happens though, and then J Pro fucks it all up.
You fucking ruined my dish glove fisting party, bro.
Good job, buddy. Good job, Jason. Dick.
Jason Professional.
I heard that the powder is not good for
Okay,
penetration.
so
It's not good to get it in
But
the
it's
blood.
surprisingly dish soap.
are you guys? Why? Are you, oh man, dude.
Are we gonna talk about battle rap?
Hey,
We are talking about battle
we
rap.
talking
I'm running
about
down
battle rap?
the battle
Go-
of the
go over
Zay
more
card,
battles, then.
ladies and
not
gentlemen.
talk about your other
Let me
battles
tell you
with
this.
Dirt.
What? I thought we were gonna have a show where Dirt didn't list some kind of achievements. he
Fuck,
had in
man.
his
You
life.
guys, I hate you in my heart the most.
He was like,
The
dude, when I was
most.
5, I got a gold star for this paper that I wrote. It was like 10 words
Yo, my
long,
mom put it
but
on the fridge for like 3 whole
participation.
weeks.
You guys, I just really don't like you that much. Okay, so we also have on the card Remy D versus Deadman. So Remy D via St. Louis by way of Oakland nowadays, or Oakland by way of St. Louis,
I'm
whatever,
a fan of
however
Young
that works.
Ramide.
And Deadman, who just had a great battle in LA with the Source, I think is kind of like definitely one of those dudes who's making the
coming up.
rare come up late in the game. And then you got
It's weird because like Aspect, like every time I talked to Aspect for like the span of a year, he was like, "Yeah, you should like Battle Deadman." He always like sneak it in there somehow, and I'm like, "Why?" And like every time I talk to somebody, they're like, "Yeah, Aspect asked me to battle Deadman."
You know what's
I'm like,
crazy?
what is fucking Aspect's obsession? with
Every time I
Deadman?
talk to
But it kind
Aspect-
of worked out because Deadman became like one of the new West Coast.
he really
stars.
didn't, and rightfully so. I think he's got that like, and he's good. He's
It
an
makes me wanna,
SONS guy, but he doesn't have like that like patent SONS style. He kind of brings his own flavor.
He
to
has
the whole
like
situation.
humor, and he does good bars, and then he,
You know what Aspect says
like
to
the
me every
right
time I
level
talk
of
to him?
African American,
He Aspect says that he could beat everybody up in the room every time I talk to him. Like no matter what,
And
like
that's like Aspects like
he's just
key
been
of
sizing
judging,
Whatever,
every
like-
person
of like
that comes
judging
through
you
the
as a
door.
rapper.
whatever like conversation like
Whatever,
would
I'll
just be
kick
like
your ass.
that's that's how it goes. Like everything is just like oh it's cool. He's like yeah no but that's cool and then we could do this and then but whatever I'll kick your ass. But I could beat up him if I had to.
I'm pretty sure it's like a nervous tick that he has. He just ends every sentence with, "Yeah, I could kick his ass."
That's why we got into the foot race because he was like, I could beat everyone's ass here. Nobody can go with me. No shit, like word for word. That's what he said. And I was like, why do you want to fight? I was like, why don't we just have a foot race? And he was like, sure, fuck it, we can have a foot race. And I was like, all right, $20, fuck. And I was like, fucking started stretching out. You know what I mean? I'm like,
Did you have an unfair advantage from wearing swishy pants?
No,
Dude, you know
underneath
what?
his swishy pants, there's running shorts.
Not only,
weird.
not
And
only,
underneath that was a vagina.
Huge one. It's
not
so big.
Look, so not only did I have an unfair advantage because I had the swishy shorts, but I also like fucking pulled like a slick kind of like white guy. Like, hold on, let's restart, and then like started early on the line on him thing.
You
Like,
jumped the gun.
I cheated. I did everything I could to win, and I still
You
didn't come
fucking
through with a W. It was pretty bad.
Prefontaine looking.
I fucking fell, and then he fell, and made my fall less abrasive, and just it was a magical moment in history.
It's always scary when a black dude falls, like the fucking world is gonna end. Like, yo, what happened to your coordination right
It
now?
was pretty good. It was pretty good. He
What
lost,
happened?
he just got too happy. He Anderson Silva'd the fuck out of that, and we'll talk about that later.
I was waiting for you to say something about
Fredo versus Joe Cutter, as we announced on the show, which is great. They're going to be doing a 2-on-2 together, and then they're going to be battling each other. We got Cadillac Ron versus AB Hoggish. Awesome. That's a battle I think people don't expect to happen. You know what I mean? And AB is like a really a newer blood from that Jungle 209 scene, and
I wouldn't say he's a newer blood. He just battles like twice every 4 years.
well, yeah. I mean, like for people that are like just catching up with this KOTD shit and aren't up on like the jungle shit or the old grind time shit, AB is a newer face. You know what I mean?
One of my
Like,
favorite things.
they
from,
just
like,
did
the
what
old-
he did. Rum Nitty at the fucking.
Oh, he battled Rum Nitty.
Who did he
People
battle?
are on Rum Nitty's nuts right now.
No, he
Rum
battled.
Nitty.
He battled
Love
Conscious
you.
Pilot.
Yeah, yeah.
Conscious Pilot is who he battled. Yeah, and Conscious Pilot battled fucking Run Nitty.
One of my favorite little internet things from battling was always that little GIF where like Abs battling QP, and he says like something about like lunch bucket pail or something, and QP's just like. Like it's just the most profound thing he's ever heard in his
Ab
fucking
was
life.
totally like the dude who was also like, you remember when I beat your ass? It's like, okay. I was like, oh wait, okay. Apparently he beat QP's ass because QP's like, what?
He's like, yeah, I
I
remember.
vaguely remember that situation. But okay, so AB Hoggish versus Cadillac Ron, and then we also have Reverse Live versus Lex D. Lex D coming up in the game. Reverse Live.
It's a crazy matchup.
I think it's a totally
that'll be
fucking
weird.
crazy matchup. You know what?
I think Lex D is gonna have to rap a lot better.
I want to
personally,
shout out Reverse Live and Remy D especially because out of everybody and Deadman too. Really, I
Y'all
mean,
got balls.
we didn't really go back and forth too much, but like everybody's like, oh, I don't want to battle. Remy D would have battled fucking anybody on this card. And then and what's funny is like Deadman's like, that fool don't want to battle me. I was like, oh yeah, he'll battle you. I was like, I know it, because he would have battled 3 other dudes.
He would have battled an actual Deadman.
Like, yeah, he was like, Remy D is like, he's like, no, fuck that. I'm out here, shit's cracking. Like, let's go. And then and Reverse Live too. I was like, you want to battle Lexi? He was like, hell yeah. And like, he's like just down. And both of those dudes, honestly, the thing about that is, it would be one thing if they were like cats that I couldn't get a matchup. But I could really put Remy D against anybody on this card. I could put Reverse Live against anybody on this card. They are good opponents. Unless, if you haven't battled them already, they would be people that you would want to battle because you would have a good matchup with them. You know what I mean? And they were both like...
Reverse Live is just like the total face of like Grind Time then.
Dude, that's and real talk. Grind Time then in this
Grind
bitch.
time,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like,
For real.
and we really like at the Dirtbag Dan show, and as the people who are responsible for the Battle of the Zay, we're trying to do Grind Time then. You know what I mean? We're really trying to have the warehouse feel. Everybody's kicking it, relaxed, real MCs, not all this crazy like animosity, and everybody's getting paid $1 million and fucking.
Yeah, everyone's like thousandaires and takes himself like to be the most serious murderer in the world.
Don't do that.
And there's gonna come a time where I just punch someone dead in the fucking mouth.
Don't do that.
I'll get naked on this show right now.
Oh man, that would be so just inappropriate. We're not even live anymore. What the fuck's the point? You know,
I'm just doing it.
I will edit that.
I'm gonna rebirth myself as gay light.
I will gay light. Holy shit. Okay, so the preliminary bouts.
Shit just got incredibly real.
It did. The preliminary bouts on the card
So
include
glad that
Mad Flex versus Denter. Shouts out to Mad Flex.
Denter.
What do we know Denter from?
Oh yeah.
Denter fun.
He fucked Dirtbag Dan up at the end of the tour in the freestyle battle.
Yeah, that's
Tore
his
through,
that's his little.
16 MCs in the course of 2 hours.
These guys just really wanted
the
me
end
to
of it-
lose and like battle at the end of like a 3-week tour.
At the end of it, there was Dirtbag Dan with all his weapons and fucking smoke bombs and shit.
My
Denter
main
still fucking
Denter
pulled
memory
it
is
out.
Joe Cutter making him Chinese for an entire battle.
That was pretty funny. So Denter
that
versus
was
Mad
ill as
Flex, Cypher versus Shrapnel from the Elephant Graveyard.
I want to see Cypher like fist fight a salad.
How about this one? Paranormal Ezax versus Laughing Stock. Rapist battle. Which one of you looks more like a rapist?
I'm gonna guess Laughing Stock because I don't think Paranormal Ezak could catch
He
anything.
can't. No, but he's like the one that like
Except
gets
a cold.
If he like gets the kids in the car, they're fucked, bro.
He's just-
Like, they're
he's got-
never
He's just
getting
gonna
out.
put his
He's
entire weight on them.
He like works in the old folks home.
He, like,
he
snuffle,
goes
like-
after the people that can't get away.
Yeah, and he like
Shout out to like Ezak, like slowly like ascending into his natural born shrill nature.
Dude,
just
what
like
a good-
popping
what
like
a, like-
Xannies on camera
He's
and like
fully- he was
strong
like-
arming McDonald's and shit.
he was like, oh, being a goon isn't gonna work, or being a nerd isn't gonna work. He was like, let me do drugs and pat people's pockets and shit. Like, what a fucking
you look like fucking 400-pound yellow wolf. And shit.
yeah. According to Cadillac Ron, he's the trillest thing around. So and then also we have Luck Lush versus Malenko, or Maleko, I'm sorry, who is a local
Security guard battle.
Oh yeah. Luck Lush is the man, bro. He's actually won't be working security at this event. He'll be battling motherfuckers. So good shit. And that's 10 matchups right there. We might have like 1 or 2 more like surprise fucking woo matchups. But as of right now, Dirtbag Dan versus Roan, Remy D versus Deadman, Fredo versus Joe Cutter, Cadillac Ron versus AB Hoggish, Reverse Live versus Lex D, Mad Flex versus Denter, Cypher versus Shrapnel, Paranormal Ezax versus Laughing Stock, and Luck Lush versus Maleko.
And it's all hosted by me.
Yeah, Caustic is going to be there. We're also going to make sure that
And Lush is gonna try to jump in there and give
Yep.
some like East Oakland limerick,
Oh,
and I'm gonna
Lush-
shove his face off the camera and
Throw it
fucking
up
leg
and
drop
toes
him.
up and the
Lush
hose
is
like
going
a-
to be there
throws
popping
up.
A
bottles.
fucking like huff hat's gonna fly somewhere, like a
Pop
pink
Molly.
shoe.
I am going to personally provide a bottle of Dom for Lux or for Lush. I wish Lux would come. I would also give him a bottle of Dom, but Lush will get one and he can pop it right in the middle of my battle, and I'm gonna tell him to just aim it directly at.
God.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah, I
about?
know what you're
There's
talking
bottles of Dom down the hallway, and we're gonna
It's
be
like from 1980 and shit.
It's like some really fine shit, and Lush is like, I'm on drugs, and he's gonna hit somebody with the bottle, and we're really looking forward to that.
Lawsuits on deck at Cannery Park.
Yeah, so and that all goes down here at Cannery Park, August 17th. It's a Saturday. It is 21 and up. We were gonna do all ages, but then we realized no fucking kids show up to these fucking things, and we like to drink alcohol. So 21 and up in this bitch. Come by Cannery Park. More information at dirtbagdanshow.com, and you'll see all sorts of different shit. We're gonna have everybody do blogs. Whoop-de-whoop. Let's move fucking right along. Also, on the Dirtbag Dan Show,
Plug it here. Plug.
He's like shine raging right now.
Plug it.
Hit that
The
shine and
Shining?
pass it back.
No, so
The Shining.
at
I'm gonna boomerang for that
dirtbagdanshow.com. Check out the thumbs up video. It's a tribute to our Kickstarter promoters,
Hey, thank
and
you.
backers, and the people who held us down. And really, we couldn't do any of this shit without you guys, including this show. So shouts out
It's a
to you
good
guys.
video.
Thumbs up. It actually is very fucking
It's cool.
watchable. It's all the
It's
thumbs up
it's
pictures
so like
that I took.
it's so
that, like,
interesting that I forget that thumb was up your ass like right before.
Never, because that's my right thumb. Now, Caustic is in a couple of those
That was good. That was a
pictures. You
good
can see
response.
Abel in those pictures. EK's in those pictures. I think everybody sitting at that table has got a thumbs up in front of him at one point, which is pretty fucking interesting. So check that out. Before we go into the what the fuck moment of the week, because this is the real what the fuck moment of my life.
Quote the Raven, nevermore.
Oh shit! Math Hoffa got so mad at me. He was like, "The only time you tag me in some shit is talking shit. Fuck you, motherfucker." I'm like, "All right, shit." And he's like, "Oh, what? I can't quote poetry." I'm like, "Dude, you're quoting Edgar Allan Poe. Fucking quote the Raven, nevermore."
Let's keep it real. You're quoting Monday Nitro.
Yes.
Raven, nevermore. Quote the Raven, nevermore.
Look, it was a terrible bar. And the thing is
It happens.
he's like,
We've
the
all
only
had a
time you,
terrible
he's
bar.
like, the only time you tag me, I was like, that's just the only time you pay attention is when people are saying bad shit.
Quote the Raven, nevermore.
Because
It just gets louder and louder. It's like the Telltale Heart from Edgar
the
Allan
Raven,
Poe,
nevermore.
isn't it, Math?
No, we definitely talked about
shit.
math in a positive light. But
This
what
is
the
what
real
you,
what the
this is
fuck
what you
moment,
get for taking credit for that Boston bar.
quote the Raven, nevermore.
Quote the Raven,
Quote the Caustic,
nevermore.
nevermore. Please,
Okay, so
thank you.
shit, man. Anderson Silva, what
Bars
the
are Russ,
fuck?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, God, we got to talk about this.
Let's
Just
talk
for a
about
little bit.
Dirtbag Dan. What the fuck? Because
Yeah,
I've
what
never
the
seen a
fuck,
grown
Dirt?
man go into such a deep depression.
You've been like
in my
you've
life.
been like so different ever since.
Like,
I feel like it's like really affected you.
It did. It seriously did. It had an effect on me. I wasn't like
that was like
I'm
what I
fine.
imagine like female circumcision in Africa to be like.
I'm fine
It was
now.
probably less
just like
drastic.
chopped your clit off.
You know, you ever seen a cat come back from getting neutered and it just like has this like look in its eyes, like it doesn't know where to go
It's
or what
all
to do.
fucked up.
Like its life has just been stripped from it.
So for like, I'm gonna
That's
say
how he looked when he came here.
I'm gonna say legitimately.
Meet him at the house.
He was
though.
like,
That's what I'm
he was
saying.
like,
Like the
glazed
corner,
in the
like,
eyes, like staring at the wall, like.
That's what I really did feel like a neutered cat for like a half an hour or so. Like I got over it. I mean, in a day or two. It took me a little bit. That shit was fucked up, man. That was really fucking. That was just terrible. And I didn't even like. There's so many weird, like, random ways to look at the situation. The fact of the matter is like he didn't throw the fight, and I'd like have even made statements to that effect that I think were taken out of context in the sense that I believe that if you go into a fight and you're not trying to win, then you're throwing a fucking fight. Especially if it's a
hold on.
title
Let
fight
me
against a
interject here.
legitimate contender, and you're not trying, like you're like, I don't give a fuck,
No.
I'm throwing my hands at your side. I mean, that's
I think he was trying to win. I think he got bored at a certain point in his life, and he's either going to win in the most like dramatic action movie,
or lose in a
ending
way where you can't
film
be like,
ever,
it's
or-
your
yeah.
fucking. That's cowardly.
Or yeah, it is.
That's
It is some
fucking
bitch shit,
cowardly.
honestly. And like, I remember like talking to you like right before the fight came on about like how much we respected his like his person actually. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if you ever seen like Water, the documentary.
Fuck,
you
man.
really portray him as like a great man. You know what I mean? Like and that just wasn't a great moment. You look like a fucking asshole, honestly.
Yes.
You had chances of becoming like Brazilian Bruce Lee, and now you're just a fuckhead.
You made me look like an asshole. You made me feel like an asshole, and that's like the whole thing. Is like I'm riding for you, and fucking you go out there and fucking shit the bed, and you do all this weird shit before the fucking fight.
Are you using this show to talk directly to Anderson Silva right
He's
now?
not
Because
watching.
I feel like
How do you know?
that's where it's going at this point. Now
No.
you're just like
He's just
venting-
having this translated
just
into Portuguese somewhere.
venting onto-
Okay.
I
had faith in you.
He just comes here and roundhouses
So look-
you right in the fucking beard.
So look, Anderson Silva
That'd be
fucking
amazing.
a week later makes a statement through ESPN that he is going to fight. They're going to fucking do a rematch, and he's a 2-1 fucking favorite. Opening day, he's a 2-1 favorite. What the fuck? How if you're Chris Weidman, how the fuck do you feel about that? You knocked the guy out who everyone says is the best in the world, and in the rematch,
Everyone's like, "Fuck you,
you're a
Weidman."
fucking 2-1 fucking dog. Like, really? You're like, I just knocked the guy out. He didn't even. I won the whole first round. I held him down. I almost fucking submitted him, which isn't fucking true. But he won the round, and then he knocked the dude
He's
out.
got to say something to like maintain
For that
his
to happen,
credibility.
For that to happen, for you to do that much work, and then have everyone just be like, oh yeah, but then when you guys fight for real, he's gonna kick your ass. You're like, we weren't fighting for real? Just because he wasn't fighting for real, then we weren't fighting for real?
They're like, you were fighting for real.
They're like, well, yeah, one-sided.
That's fucked up. That's not cool.
I just want to know who got like rich off this bullshit. Like, somebody put like was just like like some asshole was like, oh, I'll put 500 on Weidman. Why the fuck?
You know
not?
what, man? I don't know how
Boom.
Vegas makes money on MMA outside of like fucking tickets
Watch.
and just like getting people there to gamble for other shit, because like
It was on
gambling
some,
on MMA
It was
seems
on some
so
Brazilian
fucked up.
Yeah.
mafia had his fucking family and shit, and they're like,
Yeah.
you have to throw this.
Just think about how many like crazy fucked up.
But
like,
even though he was being an idiot the whole time, didn't you feel like he was just gonna magically roundhouse him in the fucking face? Somehow?
honestly, I felt like in the first round he proved that Weidman couldn't hold him down if he wanted to. He could stuff
he
a
was- he
takedown,
would, like, he'd stop you
and
and be like,
Weidman
go
couldn't
ahead.
submit him. Like, the fact of the matter is, in between him like getting off his back, getting out of the submission, and stuffing a takedown, he was acting like an asshole.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
you
he was
have
totally
to imagine.
showboating.
You have to imagine if he's fighting with like the intensity he fought with when he fought like Vitor Belfort or Dan Henderson or Chael Sonnen or fucking Chris Lieben, then
Or even Sun
he
Ting
would have,
Wong.
when he popped up, he would have popped him, and then it would have been
Or
done.
we too low.
And-
What if he fought we too low like that?
or maybe fucking what was
Holy Fook.
Holy
Holy
Fook. Fucking oh shit. Okay,
It's okay
shouts
to laugh about because not that many people died. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not. It's okay to laugh about because like some intern is just the biggest asshole in the world.
yeah, we can laugh about it because
Somebody
just
got
like the
an-
Holocaust, it didn't happen. Dan,
Yeah.
is that what you're saying?
Oh my god.
Are you in Asiana plane crash tonight?
No, that happened like 2 days ago. That's fucked up. Okay.
Yeah, I know. And you
So-
said it didn't happen, and everyone's like, it's on the news.
You're like, I drove by the airport, I didn't see nothing.
Done talking about Anderson Silva. That shit broke
just
my heart. You
staged
broke
it.
my
It was
heart.
like Santa Claus for you, right?
Everyone
It was
must
like
respect
walking
Chris.
downstairs and finding out that Santa was
pretty sure
really
Santa
just your
Claus
drunk
is
uncle.
a city that he's from
Hey.
in Brazil.
Hey, Anderson, you broke my heart. Okay, so moving right along.
The show is about battle rap. If
Don't do that.
you were wondering.
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
all right.
okay.
Now that your personal message to Anderson Silva has been,
go ahead with
way.
your what the fuck. moment.
Literally,
Do you have
couldn't
one of
even
those this
say
week?
Anything about your favorite part of the Anderson Silva fight was the French kiss that he engaged in with young Weidman.
It's not a kiss if you
He was
don't
just- he
pucker,
was like,
son.
"Well, he's
It's
like,
not
"Let
a
me just-"
kiss.
or
if
what
you
about
don't
handing him the
pucker,
belt like
son.
you guys we were talking about earlier? You guys are saying that he's.
It's an upper lip. It was an upper lip.
It was the upper limp, yes.
Did
it
he
was
lick it? That's weird.
It was a chin bump.
It's not a Brazilian thing if they.
They
do
didn't.
that.
No, they didn't pucker, so it wasn't a kiss.
Just
What?
dragged his lips across another man's lips.
Don DeMarco. What the fuck moment, Caustic? Come on, give me
All right,
something.
let's talk about this. This is not. I mean, I'm not gonna go. This is an open forum discussion, and I want.
This stems from the 2-on-2.
I want EK to weigh on this as a young, wealthy shrimp boatsman who propositioned
Salmon buddy.
a young hood radish Latina rapper.
EK is also the guy that said to me, white women are historically the most protected creatures on the planet of Earth. And
Did I really say that?
Are you sure it was EK that said
no,
that?
remember when because of Iggy Azalea, you were hella like mad.
I would have believed it.
You were like super
said
mad.
Abel.
He was so mad about like Iggy Azalea like constantly playing in the van, and he was like, "Fuck this white bitch." He's like, white women can't do hip hop. Hip hop is oppression music. Historically, white women are the least oppressed things on earth. This is what EK said to me in a rage.
Unless you're from Italy.
Yeah, no, I remember. I totally remember saying
Yes,
that now.
you totally did say
Unless
that.
you're from Italy.
Rage in my heart. Well, it's not really white, is it? I don't know.
It's not.
I know. Ask Lush.
I'm
Wait a second
fully
here.
Italian.
like
I've
Lush's
always
whole
considered
argument.
myself
I don't know.
white. I've always fucking checked Caucasian on the fucking census and all that shit.
It's from EK being in the Northwest, bro. It's him going from like, hey, brah, where you
got
going? Where you going,
submerged in
brah?
it.
And then you go to Hawaii and they're like, or you go to fucking Seattle and Portland and shit, and they're like, fucking. Oh god.
Anyways,
we treat we treat.
somebody just got booed.
Welcome to the Northwest. We still treat brown people
Anyways,
different
my
here.
what the fuck my what the fuck moment of the week is an open forum discussion for everybody here, and it's really a question, and it is why if a female raps, does this automatically jump her 2 points in the I'd fuck you scale? What the fuck happens in the point of you rapping in a mediocre way? Because most women fucking suck at it. Let's
Not
be honest.
anymore, but like if singing's a different story.
Not anymore. Nothing's fucking changed, honestly.
Danica Patrick.
Danica Patrick is a fucking 6 at best. She drives by in a fucking F1 car, and she's a fucking 9 on fucking
200
Pepsi
miles an hour
commercials
makes you a 9.
for some reason.
That's it. That's
What
what,
the
it is.
fuck
though. That's
happens?
What it is. Rapping is sexy to some dude
To
somewhere.
your dick.
And
when women have some kind of talent in their frail little bodies.
you know, we had the
think
same
that's all it
issue
is.
when I was a kid with skateboarding.
No, I think it's different with skateboarding.
Well, no. Well, this is my thing. There was like people would be like attracted to like the 2-3 chicks that like showed up to the skate park and skated,
Yeah.
and me. I'm like, fuck that. These nasty bitches been skating all day and
fucking
scraping their fucking
scabs all up
elbows and they fucking
Let's go fuck a bunch of open wounds.
yeah, they don't smell good even. Like I'm the one who doesn't smell good, and then you're the one that's pretty and you're a chick and shit. Like I don't want. So for me, like the same thing with rap. It's like the last thing that I would want to do is like be like, oh, I want a girlfriend that I can
Even-
rap
yeah,
to.
even in,
we
like,
can
women
spit our
that I
bars back
date.
and forth. I'll be like, girl, you the one for me. What you want for dinner? What you want these peas? What you want this rice? What you want it not? You know what I mean? Like we can get down.
Yeah. Like women that are like even into hip hop. It's like, come on.
I've ever heard in my life. What the
You want these peas? You want this rice? What you want to eat?
We don't get indicted for that.
What the fuck?
Someone should, dude.
So
Anyways,
yeah, I think that's what it is.
And
though.
I
I think
think,
some
you
dudes
know-
are like, and they're probably not rappers for the most part. Dudes that are just like regular dudes say, oh, these chicks that, like for instance, like a germ free is like, oh, she's super hot, and you're like,
That's
well, but
like,
like in
oh
real
my
life,
God.
it's like, well, what's your different definition of super hot? I mean, it's all really subjective, but like you're really just adding. You're
because
putting
she dresses like she's Mad Max in the Thunderdome, and she raps like she's fucking Splinter from Ninja Turtles. Like what the fuck? Like why? Like and,
what's happening there is you're putting the pussy on a pedestal.
Dude, yeah, and dudes are literally like tweeting you like, "Oh my god, you're so talented." It's like you're using that term loosely.
Well, the thing is
Boobs
if
are a talent.
as a
Just because you jerk off to somebody does not make them talented.
In a
It
battle-
makes you alone.
in a in a battle, you're on a pedestal. In a battle, you're in front of everybody.
Yeah.
You're on a pedestal. So every time a chick is in a battle, they are putting the pussy on a pedestal. And you're looking at it and you're going, oh, that pussy is in front of every other pussy that's in the room. It's shining, dressed like Mad Max in fucking, it's dressed like Tina Turner in the Thunderdome, just ready to battle. And you're like, okay, the pussy is on a pedestal.
need another hero.
So that's what happens.
We don't need to wear clothes that fit.
Hey, shouts out to like the
Sluts?
like.
Oh, wait.
Shout out to whores that decide they rap.
How about the one or two attractive battle rapping
let's talk-
females that are
so-
actually good.
A battle came out this week.
You want to go ham and say chicks that aren't hot are hot, or chicks that are hot are not hot?
I mean, it's a general ugly thing.
Bonnie.
Honestly, like
Bonnie.
All right, I've met Bonnie.
I've seen her in person too
I've seen
at
her in
Alcatraz.
person. This
Shit just got incredibly real.
Her tits and ass are incredibly real.
Incredibly real.
And but I mean, it's you're not a chick that I would fall over myself trying to obtain. I wouldn't like stumble while talking to you. You know
so
what I'm
this
saying?
is the thing about Bonnie.
And let's just keep
This
it
is the
real.
thing.
And likewise, I'm sure I'm not. You wake up and every day jerk off to a Caustic poster.
Yeah, this guy.
I don't really give a fuck. That's the beauty about me, and that's why I get laid. I don't give a fuck.
Stay. Okay, I'm the narcissist on the show.
but-
Don't fucking trade roles here. Come on, slow it down, dirtbag.
Slow down, Mary. Guy.
So look, this is the thing about Bonnie. She's a very attractive woman,
She's
and
hot.
she raps really good. So she gets bumped up that extra point for the rapping on top of already being an attractive
But
chick.
it's
that
just like
makes
the
her.
shit that
it's
dudes
just-
say to you
yeah,
on
but, like,
Twitter
you
is
know
the
what?
most
I'm sure
unattractive thing in the world.
I'm sure it is ridiculous, but does that make her unattractive because dumbass dudes say things to her on Twitter?
It does because you retweet it and you endorse that
That's
shit.
because I retweet it when people, if fucking any chick wants to tweet me in the next fucking forever and be like, Dirtbag Dan, your beard and fucking and
Your beard is so
bulge
sexy.
are
Retweet.
fucking
You get
awesome.
home. Who the fuck is this bitch?
I am retweeting the shit. out of
Who the fuck is this bitch?
No, Rachel's not tripping. My wife knows that she's the only one that gets to handle this handsome dills. But
Don't do that. Don't do that.
End of the show. Let's just keep it real. Rachel's
Jesus
the only
Christ.
victim of that dills.
She's the only.
Rachel's agreed to a lifelong fucking agreement.
She like jumped
the
on the
burden
grenade.
of your dills.
She like literally jumped on the Dills grenade.
Rachel saved a lot of chicks from your
But
fucking dills
I
grenade.
I feel like
Believe
you
it-
almost wanted to say dude.
believe it or not,
Rachel saved a lot of dudes from your dick. Let's keep it real.
believe it or not, I don't get too many chicks saying that I'm a handsome dude on the
Really?
Facebook.
what?
Really?
No way.
Can I? We need to
Today-
Let's take a
Today
break for
I
social
tweeted.
media.
Today I tweeted though. Listen, today I tweeted that with all the songs in the world about beating the pussy up and killing the pussy, that I was
I'm gonna make a song about beating the women. Actually,
I'm gonna make a song about
Beating my penis.
about caressing.
I'm gonna get to
I
you.
beat the dick
About caressing the pussy lovingly until it reaches a climax, and I got retweeted by multiple females. So,
All
I
of
don't
them
know.
lesbians.
I just decided to tell you that right now, ladies. So in case you're wondering,
In case you weren't following me already,
I
on
can successfully
the
write a
internet
song about
because
making
you're one of
Either
the
way.
2,000
And I'll
people.
never have to
thing
prove
is,
it 'cause I'm
Caustic,
married.
is because all these bitches think I'm so sexy. Does that make me a worse person? Does that make me less sexy because these bitches?
I think it makes you a
I'm
worse
sexy?
person because you believe it.
I think.
I was just talking about the Bonnie situation. Like you're trying to tell me. Like,
Bonnie's an exception because Bonnie's a good looking.
okay,
girl.
there we go. That's like my one. That I don't really have too many. Others.
Bonnie, Jen Johnson, and Looney. Those are like the top three. Like
I don't know.
hate
I'm
if
not-
you will, bro. Hate if you will. Who's better?
I don't know if.
I don't know. I'm married. My dick fell off.
No,
years
I didn't.
ago.
I was just
have
saying
no
that Bonnie
opinion
was
on-
hot. I
on
would
whether
say
you're
that Looney was
attractive
hot.
or
Looney
not. I may
doesn't.
meet you in person one day, and I will not have anything to say to you regarding
Looney
the
has
matter.
too much of a,
Hey, hey,
Rosie Perez thing
hey.
going
Quote the
on.
Raven.
Dude, all right.
Nevermore.
Let's keep it real. And I wanted to bring up Bonnie and Looney because
And that's
I was
the
bitching
thing
about
is-
this shit last week, and then we all watched Looney and Bonnie because we're like, these are probably the best looking girls rapping
So let's.
right now.
And this is the reality, and this is why this is the way it is. Skylar.
Bonnie actually has good lines.
Skylar
too,
can
which is
Skylar
nice.
can help me out with this.
What's good?
So yeah, right, married, right? I'm a married guy.
I'm
Beautiful,
not mad at you.
beautiful
I
wife.
went to your
My
wedding.
wife's a
It was a
redhead.
beautiful wedding.
Shut the fuck up. My wife's a redhead. It's been established in battles before. But when we go out, or when we went out to fucking my bachelor party, strippers. What kind of stripper is Dan getting?
Down with
Tranny strippers.
Yo, straight up dude.
Come on, dickhead. Come on, man. I don't know why I trust you to like have an ounce of honesty in your heart.
Dude, he wanted
while we're
the
sitting
biggest,
here.
the biggest like Samoan stripper you could get.
No, that's
like,
not
drop it on
fucking
him.
true.
It was so uncomfortable. That was the weirdest bachelor party
Okay.
ever.
Well-
No, You.
Okay. I don't know why. I don't know why. I fucking.
Dad, you want the black chicks, dude. That's what we get. He wants those chicks that can really just drop it hard on him. He was fucking. He wanted to go to those.
I'm looking for a stark contrast, I suppose. If we're
Dan looked her right in the face. He's like, you
know what I mean?
can't copy respect.
My preferences lie where my preferences
When Dan
lie.
came, he was like,
So-
DeMarco.
So as far as like, I don't think they built a bad brand, but I would say that the Bonnies of the world do a little more for me than the Looney Divines, and maybe because it's where I am.
Because
you know
of
what
Bonnie,
I mean? It's
now
because
there's like a shit ton of sixes that
Look,
are like,
I'll tell you like this. I'll tell you like this. Straight
Yeah,
up.
no, I got
straight
you.
up. Any way you slice it, whether it's guy or chick, any kind of fame or success where people's eyes are on you automatically makes other people more attracted to you because it is like almost like the competition becomes more intense.
You're just on a pedestal.
Right
Like
there.
Bonnie-
that's really what it
It's
is.
like the
whether or
bartender
not-
at a
I'm not
bar.
saying it's correct. I'm not saying that it's right, but just like, the fact that Dan could even find a girl to marry him should be a good indication of that.
Yeah, like the world is
the
fucked
fact
up
that
and
you
it's
get
a
laid,
mystery.
the fact that you get laid is
This
a
is
pretty
where
good indication.
you guys are
of it, you know? Like-
perpetuating fucked up stereotypes and putting them into the world every single episode of the show.
Yeah, well,
like
you
you're
know.
like, Dan's ugly. He doesn't believe in like any tragedy that involves anyone, basically of any form of
Can you
ethnicity.
So wait,
chop
wait,
that up to
wait,
make
yeah, hold on.
to make that like a confirmation
Did you,
that he doesn't believe
did you just
in
say
it?
you don't believe in any tragedy?
this
Does tragedy not exist, or what?
this is how it works.
What are
here,
you
dude.
doing, dude?
This is how it works. Okay, so
just
Caustics,
Your life is so fucking
Caustic's
good.
what the fuck.
So it's like
over.
why is Bonnie like the pretty girl battling equivalent to like Soros and Maltese, and your fans are even bigger faggots?
Yeah.
Like
It
now
is what
bitches
it
are
is.
like emulating like giant women are wearing like fucking like these sexy ass outfits.
I've seen a couple
in the ring, and
I've
it's
seen
like
a couple.
come the fuck on.
I seen a couple. I was like,
Just
I was
wear a hoodie and Tim's like the rest of the dudes, because that's not your fucking market. You know what I'm saying? Like
shit. I don't know. Go, you do it, big girl. Put that spandex on and fucking spit some bars.
and somehow
about how you're
Looney
gonna fucking-
like lost like weight off the waist, but like her ass increased. Somehow, what happened? Like, what's your secret?
Dude, it was all about the best thing is
What's
when,
going on?
when Lush introduced
you buy
Looney
those pants
in
at?
that battle, and he was like, introducing that ass. Holy shit, that's the most like disrespectful shit.
fucking
She's like, I'm here to rap. I want to show you my lyrical
Nah,
skill. And Lush
she
is like,
many times acknowledges the fact in the battle that she has a huge ass.
introducing that ass. He's like, hold on, put it up.
You did that earlier with a gummy bear stuck to your lip.
Didn't make the vine though. Caustic's vines are very
Very exclusive.
Fucked up vines.
baby dick I have an ass motherfucker. Okay, so that was
Everyone's in the
Caustic's,
other room talking about drugs and Haitian dicks.
This shit just got incredibly real.
all right, so
At one point in the show, our special guest will talk into the mic.
Yeah, EK
But,
eventually
like,
is going to
wait
be on the
for
No,
show.
bro.
Don't fucking
Hey.
don't. Just fucking sit back.
what happens is
Don't fucking say anything.
we
Hey.
give him a good amount of drugs.
Give me
I'm
some
done
of those
writing this
drugs, and then
motherfucking
give
shit.
me some of those moonshines.
Okay, so it's time to
You
talk
want
about
Instagram straight flex?
it's time to talk about the troll of the week, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, those guys.
But before, let's talk about fucking Zombie Pie, fucking straight up apologizing.
Yeah, what a
for after getting
fucking douche.
go again. If everybody
Just kidding. No.
go zombie space dot pie. Go tell him how much of a fabulous douchebag he is for not. For instead of trolling us harder, which we would have had respect for, you come on here and you fucking grovel and beg for our forgiveness.
Little
And Roy's
fucking-
I just
forgiveness.
wanted to say
You little-
sorry for saying what I said, and
You little
I
loose-ass
Googled
pussy.
it, and your Emmy is very real.
You know what?
And,
You're a little
He spit.
slimy,
Rory
loose-ass
pussy.
pussy.
Fell out your mother booty all with
I handed him
upset
my
with
phone,
you.
and he fucking spit on my phone. He
was
read the
hella-
fucking
dude,
shit, and
honestly-
he spit on my phone. He was like, and I was like, dude, that's
Roy
my,
did that?
I was like, that's my fucking phone, bro. You're out of control. And he was like, fuck that faggot. He's all, fuck him where he lives.
Don't do that.
Fuck him in his heart. Fuck his mother in her heart. Fuck, I hope she dies of cancer of the ass. He was going, hey.
anal ability cancer.
So I tripped out. So
Abel.
basically, if you get a chance to,
Don't look at Abel.
Zombie Pie,
Troll that motherfucker.
troll that mother.
Troll Abel right now. Abel looks like the the basis of like what LeBron James would look like as a Rastafarian.
Abel looks like the Predator if he was to be like born and raised in Africa.
Oh shit! This is an Ethiopian predator, bro. He's the Habesha predator.
He's like what Worf based the Klingons.
Abel's over here looking like Disney's Tarzan and shit. You're gonna like surf down a vine.
Oh shit! Okay, look.
His fucking cool runnings.
Hey, so acute MC.
Sanka.
We thought at first we thought it was like acute MC, like it was a cute MC.
That'd be weird.
But it was acute, like acute, like acute angle. AKUTEMC7. Troll this motherfucker. So this guy says to me, he goes, LMAM, which I don't even know what the fuck that means. Dirtbag Dan, you slow pudgy fuck. I told you last week any black dude would smoke your ass. LMAO.
Racist.
Sounds so gay.
Funny how your
Any black
egocentric
dude will
your
smoke
ass.
your ass.
Funny how your egocentric ass has excuses for days for anything you get your ass whooped at. I didn't have the right shoes. Get the fuck out of here.
That's actually good.
Just accept.
The sun was in my eyes. Stop.
Just
Everybody
accept
stop.
you're a slow
ham.
white tub of
Pull a
lard.
hammy. That's a hammy.
And then he says, P.S. Being 30 don't mean shit. There's plenty of 30-year-olds who are still in their prime athletically. Being a fat sack of fuck 30-year-old, well, that's a different story.
Wow.
Please stop acting like you're even remotely good at anything besides battle rap. And out of the 5 battlers on your show, you are the shittiest one. So what?
Including Skylar G.
He was one of the 5.
Yeah.
He would have had to have been one of
No,
the 5.
Tantrum was on the show.
Oh, okay. All right. Damn, I'm better than you at
I'm
battling.
picking Skylar.
I don't know about that.
He's never battled, so
I've never lost
all
a battle.
he has to do is
I
do.
have never
all
lost
he has
a battle.
to do is
Skylar
do
G
one.
versus Pariah.
Shine Hoarder. Why don't you pass that on?
So
down?
man, fuck you.
Yeah, what are you doing
Fuck
over there?
you. Please don't drink my shine. Please
Bitch, don't drink my shine. Bitch, don't drink my shine.
Pariah just gonna be battling Skylar G at Battle of the States.
Battle of the Day.
Dude,
The first thing he says in an hour and it's
Yes.
Hey,
gold.
listen,
thank you,
Fucking
EK.
great.
Thank you
Put
for
him in his-
contributing.
Dan.
He's gonna put him in his fucking place.
Dan, I think I could get a better battle than Pariah, though. Seriously.
He's gonna explore his options.
I gotta think about it.
Skylar's
I
gonna
gotta think
explore his
about it.
options.
He's coming off a streak, like 4 losses.
Hey,
4
I ain't never lost a battle, homie. I never lost.
Okay,
What are you
acute
doing, man?
MC.
Skylar ain't never lost.
Acute MC7. Acute MC7. You piece of
The
shit.
fact that he brings up like how like being 30 is like cool leads me to believe that
Shine.
you've cracked that barrier.
Yeah.
And you were
You're
currently
old and
probably
you
pushing
suck
like
at
33,
I fucking
Yeah.
hate you.
34.
You know what? I was pretty athletically amazing at one time, and I'm a decent battle rapper, and I got a mean stroke, and I'll put it on your
What?
mother. I'll put it on your motherfucking mother. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, he gonna put on your mother, son.
I
Not for
will
nothing,
put-
no real talk.
I'll
You got a
put
good
that
stroke.
Don't do that.
Scott, what was it? You got a what? A mean stroke?
I know, right?
That's what I said.
You're like the white Clarence Carter in this bitch. Drinking his moonshine.
The
I'm
Raven,
stroking.
nevermore.
Okay, so on to the 5 battles of this week. As I've stated multiple times before, these 5 battles do not reflect. They're not the best battles. They're just the ones I want to talk about. Okay.
How are they going to be the best battles if you're not in them?
Exactly.
Oh, we don't get indicted for that.
And I hope we don't. Ladies and gentlemen, starting off the list in the 5 battles, we have Real Deal versus Big K. And this one went down at that RBN, Rap Battle Network, where all the weird Daylight Don't Do That. Don't do that. The original Don't Do That, though, when Math was like, don't do that. like hell.
The original is from Calico.
No, what did
That's
that one?
when it first
Is that
happened.
one happen first? Oh, so Math was referencing
Calico versus Daylight is like one of my favorite things ever.
So Math was referencing Calico at
Don't do that.
Okay, so Big K versus Real Deal. Big K
what now was Big K's gun like not small?
No, it was actually I don't want to say it was big because that would be only 3 letters. I want to say it was
It's like, yo, when I shoot you with a gun that is big.
That is big.
That is larger than big.
Yo. It fits in multiple size compartments, which would entail that it is a large gun. So Big K versus Real Deal at this RBM thing. Pretty fucking weird.
Big K is the most confusing battler in the world to me because sometimes his gun is not little, and sometimes he says some hard ass shit.
Sometimes he says some hard ass shit.
He says some like
and
legit,
I think like that.
I'm like, yeah, white people, we got this.
I think
Like,
that's why.
yo, yes, like, I felt that China in the trunk, like hangover. I understand.
I think that's why people ride for him
Shit's
musically,
hard.
but at the same time, in a battle, like he tends to have really fucking soft punches, bro. Like
He
he's
fumbled
like,
away the Real Deal battle.
oh,
right
but
away.
yeah, he came out swinging, and by came out swinging, I mean he shit the bed right off the bat.
Yeah.
He just the first thing he did was
It's
like,
fuck, man.
it was like, how are we, okay, all right,
Like, fuck, man.
Oh fuck, man! Again?
I done did
He's
it
like,
already.
what? I done did. That's what he said. He said, I done did it again.
Evident.
What is with like Real Deal's like Medusa stare and like making people choke in front of him? Like,
I don't know. That's pretty impressive. I like doing it.
He's taller.
yo, shout out to Real Deal. My man, Real Deal is really.
Yo, but then
going
Real
through
Deal
it
did the
lately,
same
man.
fucking shit though, right? Like
Yeah.
he did the thing where he got the big ass fucking tough reaction for saying like, I'm teaching your kids. You out in the street. You hustling. I'm teaching your kids.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, oh, and then he's like, oh fuck, I forgot my shit too.
You're so excited that it worked.
Oh god damn it! You know what? That same thing happened to me in the 100 Bullets battle, but
That's like a new thing, like taking like the positivity angle.
yeah.
Or like I lost to that dude at Tourette's because he was like, I volunteer with children, and everyone's like, yeah. I was like, he fucking helps fucking retard kids. That's awesome. He like feeds them popsicles and probably molests them and shit. You know what I mean? Like, good for you.
Okay, so
build
Quote the Raven, nevermore.
I mean, Real Deal was
Yo, I
snapping.
teach children, man.
Real Deal was snapping. Real Deal always takes good
Real
angles.
Deal's the shit. Man.
He always takes good angles. I like the angles that he takes in battles. I'm impressed by him constantly. And being someone who I easily defeated, it's always good to see him do well. You bitch! I beat you, you bitch! No, but off the top, noggins do get chopped though, and I have a lot of respect for Real Deal for that reason.
Real Deal's the man, bro.
Yeah, Trevor.
really like-
Shouts to Trevor.
You could put him in any situation and he's good.
Yeah.
You know, like yeah, Real Deal.
You'd be like, hold this dead baby, and he'll be like, I got
He'll
you.
find a way to like do it honorably. Like,
Be like,
somehow,
okay.
He'll
all right.
find a way to do it with like and keep his
Man.
dignity.
I'll just be right over here sitting with this baby then.
One love. You really held
He's like,
that.
yo, he's like the baby may be dead, but I'm gonna love this baby like it's my own.
You really confidently held
How
that.
long you
yeah,
need me?
baby.
He would just be like, how long you need me to hold this baby for? That's all he'd say.
Like I need like a solid 20 minutes out of you.
And
Travis.
again,
Is that
Big
cool?
K was like, he had moments where he was
got you.
tight, and I definitely like the only other Big K shit I seen was when his gun was not little, and it was so unimpressive. Like that battle was
I feel like that. I'm gonna
fabulous.
make
Big
that.
like-
That needs to be a bar.
Big K like murdered 9DM. Like I love that shit. Like
Yeah.
Finally.
I just don't think I'm a big 9DM fan, honestly.
I don't know. It's all in the presentation, and I suppose that
It's like, yo, when your grandma gets cancer, I will have the answer. It's like, fucking, all right, man. And we all die someday. I get it.
we're all gonna die, bro.
This is depressing.
Your mom's gonna die too. So check
It's
it
like,
out.
I feel like he watches like a lot of like Spike TV. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
1,000
probably.
ways to die.
it's like I watch like Guy Code
man.
for 3 hours.
I watched
today.
Guy Code for
Cool, 9DM.
So I think Real Deal won the battle, even though he had a slip. I think Big K's slip was worse, and I think Big K just wasn't. Dude, like I said, he was better than he was in that last battle I seen him in. But Real Deal's a tough dude to face, and he just didn't have fucking what it took.
I imagine that it would just be a nightmare to write for.
Real Deal?
Yeah.
I did kind of what almost he did to Big K. I said fucking. You know, your fucking bitch is a linebacker. She would have took out 9 Packers. I just ran one scheme out for fucking 16 bars, but I just, instead of trying to be like hella personal about him being a teacher or whatever. I was just like, look
That
at this
never
guy.
works.
This guy has some crazy fucking huge fat bitch at home, and I'm gonna rap about it in a pretty interesting way.
That shit never works.
Yeah.
Like talking shit about like a respectable
I
profession.
teach the kids.
You know what I mean? Like
Granted, like me and him, just like me and Johnny Storm, like we battled, us battling in that, and me and you even battling in that weird format that it makes it like you kind of have to adjust to an audience that's not gonna go in for fucking personal shit. They're
Right.
not gonna do
just
it. You know what I mean? You got to say some shit that's going to snap right there. You got to be like, motherfucker, your nose is big.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, damn it is.
And then if it's like real deal and it's like there's really nothing to say, then you just got to be like, you date a fat bitch, you crazy. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm Mexican. And they're like, oh, la raza. And then I won. So moving right along. At least I can admit it, bro. That's why people like me, because I got enduring character.
I want to like film like a whole like documentary. Don't do that. Going to like your own like lifetime achievement award ceremony. And you're like the only one there, and you're in the audience and you're receiving
He's
it.
somehow
Presenting it.
he's
There's,
doing
like, a
all of
large like projector like loop of you like doing all this.
Give me
like,
my fucking
mediocre
moonshine
shit.
back. I fucking hate you guys, bro. You take all my things and insult me, bro. It's pretty bad. Okay.
I was gonna rap into your living large fucking trophy. I'm like, I'm rapping into your false achievement.
Why is it false?
I was a semi-finalist in
I bought a car. I bought a car with that fucking goddamn money. I wasn't a semi-finalist.
I was a quarterfinalist.
I
right?
won. I fucking won.
I won the quarterfinals.
I won for fucking the West Coast, bitch. Okay, so Hollow versus Surf.
That's weird because Pumpkinhead and Marv won, and whoever the
he
other
won
guy
for the
won
fucking-
also won.
The West, the East Coast, the Midwest, the down south, and then there was an internet winner. Suck my dick.
That's just a weird thing
I got
that
$5,000.
everyone wins.
I got $5,000 in that pretty little statue in there, so you can eat a big fat baby dick. And Ludacris gave me the $5,000, and he gave me a high five too. Not a low one, not a handshake, a high motherfucking five. Because I'm white, maybe.
When I was 8, my dad gave me a soccer trophy for participation, and I love that shit.
Awkward's
You know what I'm
often talks about when he met Jackie Chan as a child.
Hey,
Quote the Raven, nevermore.
Okay,
saying?
can we
Awkward doesn't
move
only
on?
talk about it; he makes full albums about it.
Okay, can we move on?
What are we talking about?
Hollow versus Surf. Hollow.
What? That's what we were
versus
talking
Surf.
about.
That's what I'm talking about now. Hollow versus Surf.
I thought it was awesome. I like that battle.
Great battle. This is one of the ones that's like people are arguing about. EK, say words about this battle right now. Put
Say
your
something.
face close to the microphone and then say a word. That
So
just,
as much as I would have rather have seen something like Pariah or something versus Sue Surf on the URL stage, I thought
SM
it
versus
would
Sue
be-
Surf.
nah, maybe SM versus Hollow. But anyway, I thought it was cool that it's a good matchup for Hollow to like come back to, because he's like, I don't know, when was the fucking last time, like Hitman Holler or something like that.
yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got. He was out of the game for a long time. He got locked up,
Yeah.
and then I think he had like a little bit of like contract.
Hollow was
dispute.
the last Hollow battle.
Hitman was the last URL one, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was his last battle period, but
Yeah, I'm not too sure either, but
People are always trying to
it worked.
like take credit away from Hollow for some reason, but he's honestly.
the crowd definitely wanted him to lose that night.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think honestly, and it seems I think fucking Smack wanted him to lose, and I think when Smack wants you to lose battles, it's pretty fucking obvious. They're not really
Yeah.
good at hiding it. They would have been the dudes
It's like,
that
hey, we don't want white people to battle on our league.
would've been
let's
do-
never have them on it.
Well, no, I mean like more than anything, like Calico and Lux. You know what I mean? Like they let Lux do all that shit.
Yeah.
They fucking took. He said, "Here's a picture of this fool. Put it on the big screen." You know what I'm saying? Like that's not fair. You're setting someone up for failure. Now I don't think.
I mean, in just to play devil's advocate, do you think if Calico would have produced a similar picture and he asked Smack to put it on the big screen, would he have done it?
Hell no, he wouldn't. Hell no,
I don't know.
Like, no, we can't do that, dog. And then blatantly fucking lets Lux put the picture up.
Yeah, totally.
He said, "Yeah, totally." I don't know. But the fact that they did
EK's like, I know him personally, so I'm pretty sure that's
Good
what would
friend
have
of
happened.
mine.
I think I just
Norbs. So my PG battle.
what's up with my
The
PG
quote on that was
battle?
Norbs, what's up with my PG battle?
Yes.
I think the time has come for me to
What the fuck is up with my PG battle?
be the next Big K. You know what I mean? I'll start off a line and be
You
like,
could be the
oh,
next.
I
You
fucked
could be
up.
the next
And,
EK.
like,
If
actually,
you try.
I've done that a few times. Hey, okay, so we're opening the line and I know it's a bride. Yeah. Oh, I fucked up. Okay, y'all ready?
What the fuck?
I could do that.
Oh, it's like having Fat Lip do stand-up comedy in this bitch.
I feel like Fat Lip all the time.
Oh shit. So
Why weren't we just letting EK talk this whole time?
I don't know why he wasn't talking.
I was trying to get him to.
Say
but
something
he's
else. Say something else.
Oh, well, you want me to get on my soapbox about things?
about things.
We're supposed to be talking.
Tell me about the things and the soapbox.
Okay, well, first
What kind of
all,
soap was in the box originally?
It was the same soap that motherfucking SM would have used to just mop Pariah the fuck up.
All right.
Why is it always got to go there?
Hollow and Surf. Hollow and Surf, damn it. I think what I was trying to say was I don't think that like they gave Surf the opportunity to put up pictures and shit like that like they did in the Lux situation. But dude, like you get more Don DeMarcos, you get more reaction. You know what I'm saying? Like
Surf just handled his business.
he really fucking did. He really did.
Surf, shut the fuck up.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Why did we get I don't
It's what happens with the Don DeMarco button.
You want to take a lap? You wake up in the morning and eat
Oh, we can't even. We got to talk over that part. 'cause,
Wow.
I had 2 buttons.
What was that?
It's too much Don DeMarco.
What was the
dude.
other button?
You get excited.
Don't even ask.
Don't do that.
Okay, so look. Don't do that. Don't do that. I think that that Surf did handle business, but I think that there's always been a little like contract dispute, like with the smack guys like Arsenal and Hollow that like developed value.
Hollow was always good.
But the guys that developed value and then took it to other leagues, they've always had an issue with URL. And when they go back to URL, they always don't seem to get the treatment that they want. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Arsenal starts his own league. That's why Hollow looks for King of the Dot battles. You know what I mean? That's why. But at the same time, you got to play ball. They're the biggest fucking organization in the world. So they do those battles, whether or not they're walking into a situation where they're going to get half the Don DeMarcos that fucking,
Right.
You know what I mean? It just is.
There should just be like a Don DeMarco count at the bottom. What's up with the new shit where there's like some creepy dude being like bang, bang, bang?
Who's doing that?
Yeah, what the fuck?
There's like that's one of like the fucking
Just, like,
sound
gets in the-
effects they play now. There's some
Gets
like
it in there.
creepy Puerto Rican dude in the background going bang.
I don't like that.
Bang,
I don't like that at all.
Don DeMarco. Bang, bang.
I don't want bang. I don't
I
want
think
bang.
it's meant to denote a certain it's like Don DeMarcos were getting too commonplace. Don DeMarco,
I think
they
it
reset the
should
value
stay.
of the Don DeMarco.
If that's what they're replacing it with.
I mean, would you really want to bang, bang, bang over a Don DeMarco?
I don't want either of them. Honestly.
Take all the fucking Don DeMarco.
He keeps saying it. You got to tell him to stop saying it, dude.
Okay, don't say the
Don't
word
say the
anymore.
double D word.
Don't
What,
say
Don
it.
DeMarco?
Double dragon.
That's how that works. So now that I know, I just didn't know at first.
It was.
It'll come out
There was
otherwise,
no
but-
fucking like learning curve to this rule.
It
Like,
just came up right now. I just made it up. It's a
Okay.
new rule.
fuck.
You like
That
it?
fuck you probably pissed like a lot of people off. Like you said, we're listening like
Oh, I hope-
MP3 style.
yeah.
They're just like,
It's like, dude, he won't stop pushing this button.
like at 45
You guys-
minutes into this bitch, Skylar needs to be shot.
Hey, you guys need to go talk to Don DeMarco about that because I feel like I'm just following suit.
You know
it
you're
doesn't
not.
apply. It doesn't
Oh,
apply to
you
you
say-
though.
Oh, you
Such
wanted me to press
bullshit.
it? You wanted me to press it?
If it's gonna be a fucking rule, you're gonna abide by it. I'll
This
tell
is
you
what
that
happens
shit.
when you have moonshine
So
and
how do I get in
that
touch with
shit.
Don DeMarco so that I can fucking get permission?
So were there any standout lines from Hollow and Surf?
There's
that
a
we need
ton
to
of
discuss?
standout lines from Hollow and Surf, but I think the big question is, was
Is
Hollow
who's dressed better?
fucking? You just interrupt me and crack.
Why do
in
you
the
always
mic
gotta,
to
like,
say
yell
who's
into the
dressed
mic?
Better. You suck. Terrible, terrible human being.
For the people that are just listening to this, Caustic is just staring
And
with the dumbest look
and
on
he
his
just
face
sucks. He just sucks.
Just
so
like
look,
suck.
Who was dressed better?
Oh, look at it. He can talk into the mic normal.
and he doesn't scream.
I didn't do it for the last hour or so. I wasn't like.
There's a ribbon. in
You got
there
it,
for
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I do got an
Wear it
award. Yeah,
home.
you can take my fucking Live Large trophy
Breast
since it's
cancer
worth
award?
nothing.
Really?
Since it's worth nothing.
I heard it's perfectly butthole shaped. Is
Shut
that
up.
true?
Okay, so I think the big question is: was Hollow's third good enough to beat his third was the best round of the whole battle, but Surf's second and first, he clearly won in those 2 rounds. So it's like, does it become a classic, boxing style matchup where you 10-9, 10-9, 10-9 it and say that Surf won because fucking he won the first 2 rounds, or do you say that Hollow's round was so fucking amazing that he got it back?
I personally judge battles like boxing because I think it's the easiest way. I think it makes the most sense. Boxing or MMA, whatever, And I do believe that Surf had 2 10-9 rounds and Hollow had a 10-8 round. And and at that point, in a judge's mind that's judging a fight, you took a knee at least in the last round, and nobody had taken a knee yet. So the dude with the knockdown might win that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, it happened to me. We were talking about me versus Roan earlier. That's exactly what happened to me, where I kind of barely won the first 2 rounds, and then Roan had like this ether ass third for me, and it won him the battle because of the momentum. He did it at the right time. He saved all the goodness for the end, and it worked for him.
And that's the blanket that you wrap yourself up and go to sleep with at night.
That's how I fall asleep, knowing that I lost to adorable ass Adam Ferrone.
That's the nice fluffy fucking unicorn printed fucking blanket that you fucking roll yourself up with like a little burrito and you fucking get under the covers.
Snuggle up with a little stuffy.
With that. Okay, it's good to know.
We could talk about Dirtbag losing to a strip club parking lot.
Hey.
Every show.
I think we can.
But I justify me losing once, and it's out of the fucking question.
It totally is.
The Caustic ain't never lost.
It never lost.
Let's keep it real.
Okay, so personally, I agree, and I think that Surf was consistent enough because it's not like his third was bad either. It's just Hollow's third was really good, and
Hollow was on a constant incline while Surf stayed steady the whole time.
Yeah, but his steady was like way ahead in the first 2. So yeah. I think it's hard not to give him that battle, even though I fucking was thoroughly entertained by both. Even when like the audience wasn't riding with Hollow in certain instances, I was like, oh man, y'all are fucked up. Come on, man.
No, they were sleeping on Hollow quite a bit.
But and for him to get him back, because that URL audience is the hardest audience to get back. For him to like be able to by the 3rd round have them riding with him again, that says a lot about how much Hollow is a big name in that game and fucking how good that round was in general. So shouts to both of them. Good battle. Surf in the last 2 battles. Was the conceded battle the last battle?
I think so. Yeah. Surf is becoming one of the greatest at this point, and it's he did it his own way. I respect Surf.
Yeah, for sure. He's fucking. He's one of the dudes that I look at as he could really probably play in both arenas, but he chooses to do the URL thing exclusively. That's cool.
And it's clearly not hurting him. Out of the URL dudes, I'll probably listen to his music first before most everyone else.
You know what? Honestly, when it comes down to music, his music it's pretty good.
It's listenable, definitely.
Bro, it's just what it comes down to is like with a lot of these cats is.
That got stuck in my head for like a week.
A lot of these cats are making their first or fucking second song, and that's the song that they're putting out as a single to the world and shit. Like I made music for fucking man. I posted an album from like 2001, the Garage Rocks Syllable Sam album, bro. I made some pretty bad music. Like I put out. I made over 100
That's what you
songs.
Do in that stage.
You know what I mean? Like eventually you get better at making music. So for some of these guys where cats are like, oh, battle rappers don't make good music. Well, the thing is a lot of them aren't making music for a long time. And then when they start making music, cats are like, oh, you're a fucking rapper. So let's throw you in the studio because you must know how to fucking rap.
Yeah.
But writing a battle and writing a song are 2 fucking different things. So I find with a lot of these guys, like I look at their songs and I'm like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like it's a lot of good verses and then, some hooks here and there, but not a shitload of substance. Some guys like, who's tight? Head Ice from that arena has great music because it's like, tight. But there's like some real like, he's like taking risks and shit. It's not just the same shit you hear from everybody else talking about fucking trapping and how hard it is or whatever. Like he just writes wild shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I appreciate it. But Surf is one of the best battle rappers in that arena and always puts on a good show.
So shout out to Surf. You got Diego Corrales right at the last second. It happens.
Yeah, but you beat Hollow. I think most people think, and that's a big thing.
Having a debatable battle with Hollow is never a bad look.
Daylight versus Manas.
So basically, we're gonna take Daylight and just put him in the most weird fucking situations possible, and just see what materializes from.
Don't do that.
Manas is like my favorite fucking dude in Australia right now, battle wise.
You can't fight off your sexual advances.
Weird.
Why?
He just never sees it coming, does
Oh wow, that's
Holy shit.
pretty fucking poorly delivered fucking blind joke there, buddy.
Too soon.
Too soon. He's been blind his whole life. I don't think it's too soon. So
yeah, it is.
Manas versus Daylight. Daylight dresses up like Batman the whole battle. Just starts out as
Really?
Batman. Is Batman the whole way
Straight
through.
up Batman.
And he does what really he does what I would do. He does what any real man would do in that situation. And he does 3 rounds of blind jokes. Straight the fuck up. 3 rounds of blind jokes. Not one joke is not vision related. Oh, it's fucking so good.
If any white person ever did that at any point in time, they would be fucking chastised. For
the blind jokes?
For just doing the same thing 3 rounds in a row.
No bullshit. I would have done
do that
Dude,
shit.
honestly, I would have, looking back.
I don't know, battling a blind person though.
My biggest mistake in the Nestle battle is not doing 3 rounds of fire jokes. I just did 1, and then I was like, fuck. When I realized how good it was, I was like, I should have just done this the whole fucking time. Because people would have been like, damn, he's still doing fire jokes. You know what I mean? Like, I love doing just a round. So
I'd have been like, damn, he's still doing fire jokes.
Well, dude, but the thing is, if you're blind, that's such a big like aspect, and everyone knows you're gonna come in with a couple blind jokes. You're gonna try to take your own like creative spin on homie being blind. Why not just fucking be a man and go in there and do
Just
3
do 'em all.
fucking rounds of blind jokes? Do everyone you could think of, and for that, Daylight gets my good bar of the fucking week. With
That's the good bar.
the most
Holy
tactful blind bar of that I've ever heard. I was really like he had so many good ones. He was like like your favorite movie is CB4, just all so many like
We've all done the CB4 scene before.
No, you haven't.
Bullshit. I have.
What blind guy did you battle?
I didn't I don't have to battle a blind guy to fucking come up with that in my mind.
Well, see,
when I was
then it's not the
16.
same thing, Caustic, because you're not battling a blind person who's blind and then telling
I'm
them.
like the biggest Daylight advocate there is, and there's no way that the what you're about to say is the best bar of the week.
No, yeah, it is. It definitely is. This is the best one. Play it. You got it?
You fucking Narnia fawn. I fucking hate you.
I said, this seems like some shitty spell. Man, has you ever seen Free Willy? He said, no. I said, yeah, you can't see pretty well.
It's like hard to hear.
Yes.
It's like hard to listen to knowing that he's gonna say it.
You can't see pretty well. Oh, fuck yeah, bro. Come on. That's so good. It's so bad it's good. It's so good it's bad. It's just amazing.
You
It's
also
like this
gotta
apple pie right here.
I feel like
that he's talking about the plight of endangered marine life.
And the fact that he's saying that Free Willy was a pretty whale.
Yeah, he's saying
throwing
it's a
opinion
pretty.
into it. He's
It's
throwing-
a
Now he's
pretty.
throwing opinion in.
kinda-
Like yeah,
getting
dude, like
edgy
it's
with
it's
it.
just
Yeah.
like Daylight's
Like-
perspective. He's like, that's pretty well.
That's a
fucking
pretty
whale.
That sounds like
whale.
pretty well.
Imagine what the
This
bad
blind
bar is.
motherfucker
That was a
can't
good
see.
one.
You think
Oh
that
my
he's
God.
like on some like weird like whale sexual shit?
Even like Bonnie had better bars.
In retrospect, no, that shit
think
is
Bonnie
fucking
bought
hilarious,
whales.
and nobody's thinking of that. Nobody's going to battling a blind person and telling them you haven't seen Free Willy because you can't see pretty well. Like you're not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Menace had that bar about the power lines though.
That's what I was going to say.
What did Menace say? I didn't see this one. What did Menace say?
And the thing is, the reason that
he has this whole build up on like,
and that's why it's because I would have had to play fucking 18 bars for me to do it. But it was tight. He was like fucking.
What was the gist of it?
Well, look, he was like, me and your girl are in a current relationship. I got her amped off my frequency. He was doing all this power shit, and then he was like, because this is how you kill a watts, brother. And then he was like, oh, and he's like, of course people don't get it. They're power lines. They're meant to go over your head. Yeah. It was just like a whole like.
That's tight as fuck.
Yeah, it was a whole. He had hella like amped frequency wire, fucking kilowatts, all this shit. And then he's like,
do you think him being blind makes him a better writer? Since he's not as distracted by shit. He can just think of shit.
No, I don't think so.
Better writer? Probably not. Better typer, maybe.
better reader of Braille? Definitely.
Definitely.
Without question. Does it make it harder to walk across the street?
And my joke about blindness is poor. That's poor taste.
More awareness to his listening? Yes.
I don't know.
Just take a bite out of that cinnamon stick, you fucking
No way. I will never do that. That's a good question for Manas, though, and we'll have to ask him at some point.
I wish Manas could come on the show.
He will one day. I'll fly.
Just so I could like do this to him the whole time.
I'll fly his ass out here.
What if he hella broke your hand when he did that? He's like,
no. I think he could see. I think he might be able to see like a tad. So he'd be like, "You're waving in front of me, you dickhead."
How does that work? He's just like Daredevil, like. This is bullshit.
He could see fucking your aura, bro, and he sees you're just like a brown cloud of shit.
Yeah, you are.
You're just like Caustic's just like a black hole cloud of
fucking cancerous poo,
jism and tears and shit.
Is that not what I am actually?
Yeah.
The cancerous poojism.
So moving on.
Fucking care.
Next battle, O'Shea versus Blizzard. Now this sucks because it was supposed to be O'Shea versus Madness.
Yeah.
And Madness had all these fucking ill bars.
They're fucking good too.
I was happy about like my two favorite battle buddies squaring off against each other. You know what I mean?
That would have been awesome.
Would have been a great battle. But shouts out to Blizzard for stepping in. Like he's like famous because he's a grimy little grime kid, and he fucking has very high viewed.
He has
battles.
those dirty drops, bro.
That's
what it is.
He has those fucking filthy drops.
They're just disgusting.
They're just nasty.
Disgusting
They're fucking
drops.
like just. I hear them. I'm like.
They're like just like the back part of like the toilet. Or like all that like hair and leftover pee.
If you
just
take
like
a good drink of this moonshine, that's how those drops are. They're like. They're dirty drops, Skylar. You would appreciate how filthy these drops are.
Where do we go? All right. Oh, God. Anyways, O'Shea versus Blazell.
Okay, so they're fucking... Dude, O'Shea gets progressively drunker and drunker as this battle goes along, which is always fucking fun.
Which isn't a surprising thing.
And they're freestyling most of it, and this is where O'Shea says definitely the worst bar of the week. It's probably one of the worst things I've ever heard anyone say, or just the most random things I've ever heard anyone say in a battle.
You're the type of lad who wakes up in the morning and eats toast. Yeah.
What the fuck? He said, you're the type of lad. And which you didn't even get the whole part. Because first he says, lad. You're the type of lad.
You're the type of lad who wakes up in the morning and eats toast.
He's like, lad, you're the type of lad that wakes up in the morning.
He sounds like one of the Beatles. And like, it's just like too much of a deep thought for us to ever understand.
Basically, this is where this is where him freestyling went. He looked at Blizzard and said, lad. You're the type of lad that wakes up in the morning and eats toast. Like, what the fuck?
It's like saying, boy, you're the type of boy that wakes up in him.
And he's like, yeah. He's just like,
you're the type of lad who wakes up in the morning and eats toast. Yeah.
Like, doesn't that just hurt your soul? You're just like, oh.
Dude, it's so weird. People are just confused by it.
Dude, how did you know I eat toast?
I like toast.
So Blizzard freestyles in this battle much worse than O'Shea, because at least O'Shea's like, yeah, that was fucking terrible, you fucking cunt, and then he like goes on and does other shit. But like,
O'Shea is the shit.
But Blizzard is just like really like an awkward. He looks like a child who you caught like stealing milk and cookies in the middle of the night, and he's like,
while jerking off.
He's like, well, you caught me now. I guess I'm grounded and I'll go back to my room. Please tell me when I can come out to watch the picture shows again. And then, you know what I mean? Like, it's so weird.
I
and
didn't know you spoke such good like popper British.
It's so weird and bashful and shit. It's like
where did you get your peasant British accent from?
I just spit 4 bars. I guess they didn't go so well. I'm gonna crowd surf now. And then he crowd surfs. Wow.
I like how Blizzard was just ripped out of Monty Python for like it's a shrubbery.
He's like, oh, well, I guess those bars weren't effective. Oh, I'm going to go back to making filthy drops.
It's just like Stewie Griffin as a dubstep artist.
Oh, play that O'Shea line one more time, dude.
You're the type of lad who wakes up in the morning and eats toast.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, O'Shea.
Oh, yeah.
You're the type of lad that drinks 3 pints in a 3-round battle and then fucking mumbles your last whole shit. Dude, this guy, when I first met O'Shea, we battled, and fucking literally 10 minutes after the battle, he was like glued to the bench drunk, like couldn't even stand up anymore. And I said to his friend, Innuendo, I was like, bro, how did he get so drunk in that last
such
15?
a short
I was
amount
like,
of time.
this is fucking amazing. I've never seen that happen in my life. He was talking and rapping 15 minutes ago, and this guy is
crazy.
Fucking like, okay, so
O'Shea is so round.
yeah, he is a very round.
Like,
his
how is he
face
such
is
a round person?
He does look like a fucking like
He looks like a shrew of
he looks
some
like a
kind,
character from
like
the Archie cartoon, like fucking
shrew.
Just for the kids out there, because I always like sneak like a little like YouTube gem in there that people figure out, like Death Grips or whatever the fuck. YouTube naked shrew
out there who
naked shrew fighting
nobody
in
cares.
slow motion.
Caustic.
Try that.
do that.
Can you believe Caustic has fans?
Skylar, suck a fucking dick. You look like hipster me. I don't give a fuck.
Wish I looked like you.
Go fucking get a
Shit.
tattoo and fucking complain about something. Hit the real button for me.
Do it.
No, I'm not gonna do
Nah,
that.
yeah,
It's
because
just
you're
not
upset.
incredibly real.
You're upset.
Dude, he like pretty much
do
just
it.
worded it word for word right now.
That's how real it gets.
That's how real.
Synergize. Energize.
Oh, we don't get indicted for
The
that.
thing is
We're all turning on each
we
other.
gave EK the wrong direction of pills, and that was the fucking thing. We were supposed to give him the fucking the whoop whoops, and we gave him the whoop whoops. So
Totally irresponsible.
moving right along to the final battle of the night, which our little fucking Japa Hawaiian friend is gonna have to explain to us.
So
Especially to me, because I only heard it from you spitting it to me outside.
No shit, really.
yeah,
Everybody
right.
knows versus Joe Cutter at
How did this go?
Alcatraz. We did talk
went
to Joe
pretty
Cutter
well,
about this. He'll tell you he thinks he fucking did okay, but I watched EK pretty much fucking put in work, and I
you
was standing
body
there. I
Joe
was
Cutter?
like, no, it was a good
was,
battle, but
Was it a body?
it wasn't quite a boss.
it was a good battle. It was a good battle, but I thought EK had the fucking upper hand.
I was kind of preoccupied with. I didn't tell you this the day of the event, but I was like, when I wrote this, I was trying to like make it look like I put in the least amount of effort possible while not losing.
Yeah,
because
hey,
I don't
that's
want to
a-
lose to Joe,
I
but I don't
remember
want to
you-
make it look like I.
I remember you telling me this shit, and I'm like, dude, you got this.
Dude, the best
you're gonna
is
be
he was
alright.
like,
I didn't want to make it look like I prepped hell hard and shit because
Meanwhile,
Joe
I
was
was like-
wanting to do that for like 4 years or something like that.
I was like totally failing outside.
You pulled it off. Oh wow, yeah, that actually went way better than I thought. Than I thought. It would.
Everybody there felt.
first thing EK says, he gets in the ring, and he's
damn.
like, Dirtbag Dan doesn't know what he's talking about. What's up? It's EK. Los Pale Faces. Literally, first thing he says, Dirtbag Dan doesn't know what he's talking about.
genius. How did I never think of that?
And
It's like, yo, what's up? This dude's full of shit. I'm Caustic. Let's do this.
my favorite thing is he said, he's like, no. He's like, you get no cigarettes. No couches. He was like, no. He's like,
That's
no.
such an
And he
effective
was like-
way to like hurt Joe's feelings.
But he was like, at as much as he was battling, he was like totally telling the truth at that point. He was like, no. You get no cigarettes. And I seen him look in his eyes. He was like, I have 3 left. You get no cigarettes, Joe. No couches.
I remember this.
That whole thing was based off of, this voice box versus Daily Duels battle and somewhere in fucking the valley somewhere, and fucking voice box got like mopped up by fucking Daily Duels.
It was the first stop on one of the most very awkward tours, the Paid Drugs tour. It was like the biggest and smallest shows I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, and so
why has 2013 just been the total demise of voice box?
Oh man, I think I blame Uno Lavos because
he battled in every event that
Please go on. Please go on.
It cost like thousands and thousands of dollars to fly Uno Lavos out one time.
Yeah, that was fucked up. Like for the Battle of the
idiots,
Zay,
dude.
basically somehow Uno Lavos like had to fly to LA and then like drive here with some random dudes and then like drive back from LA or drive back to LA, and then he missed his flight, so he had to like catch a train to like fucking Antarctica, and then they flew.
And he had to mate with a
shipped him to
penguin and
fucking
sit on the
Syria
egg
and
for
shit.
7 months.
Eventually, like he was literally like
in an internment camp somewhere in
he was
Egypt.
backpacked in. He had to fucking parachute out of a biplane to get to work in order to deliver milk by 5 a.m.
Yeah. So it would be a lot. It just seems like it would be a lot easier for VoiceBox and Uno if he just didn't go anywhere. But so anyway, back the thing about that whole Joe thing. It was at that battle, and he was like, "So where you staying tonight, EK?" And I'm like, "Hey, I don't know. I'm just in the fucking van. I just wake up and I'm at the hotel and shit." And then later on that night, someone was like, "Yeah, something." Joe said something about. Someone asked Joe where he was staying. He's like, "Oh, I'm staying wherever EK is staying." And I was like,
"Whoa!"
I was like, "No."
Nah, bro.
EK became like the Mexican cleaning lady from Family Guy.
No.
You know what's funny is EK's just fully pulled the deny culpability tour maneuver, where you're just like, when you don't want to kick it with someone and you're on tour, you just be like, I don't know, I'm just in the van, bro. Like, no matter what, even if you're the guy holding the keys, like I'll be holding the keys and I'll be like, hey man, you guys want to come over to this after party? And I just like throw the keys over to Skylar, and I'm like, I'm just in the van, bro. I'm sorry.
I just go wherever the van goes.
Did he at least like offer you a pastry or anything? Like,
yeah,
he offered me individually packaged pastries.
Multiple pastries.
Yeah, they were little ones.
Were they like the Swinhards?
And he was super offended. Yes, exactly. And
were they those? Those are awesome.
They are awesome.
What's
he
the
was
problem
so
with that?
offended. Skylar didn't want one. He was like, man, fuck. He's like, I'm really trying to build with you on a real level. And he like left hella mad.
Yellow walked off. I just was like, no thanks, man. He's like, oh. It was weird. It was really weird.
That's awesome.
He was awesome.
He was genuinely hurt, like, by the fact
Is that why you guys
he
had
was.
that,
He
like,
brought it up to
awkward
me later.
when he came to the show?
he was like, I was trying to build with you on a real level via bear
trying
claws.
to reach out to you. Is what he said.
With his bear claw?
His
Were you
tiny bear
surprised?
Why'd you turn down his
claw.
friendship?
This big.
That's a weird thing.
I mean, fuck, Cutter was Cutter in that battle. He didn't have like a crazy fuck up
Maybe.
moment or anything like that.
I mean, judging.
But
Just saying.
would you two shut the fuck up? I'm trying to talk to EK about his battle for a second.
Skylar show.
Jesus, you are on fire tonight, man. I think the moonshine is fucking eliminated from the equation.
It probably tastes extra good because I stirred it with my dick.
Oh my god, fired. So
This shit just got incredibly real.
EK,
Well placed.
the microphone is a foot away from your face.
The Micronesians are a foot away.
The Micronesians are a foot away from your face. So,
Word.
talk to me. What's going on with you? What do you got coming up right now? I know you're fresh off this Cutter battle. I didn't get you a battle of the Zay battle because fucking you didn't want one. And
I'd
then
rather graciously give my spot to SM to battle Pariah.
which is not going to happen. And now I know you see me putting the card together today, and he was like, "I'll battle." He's like, "We could do a 2-on-2."
Yeah.
Okay. He's like, "I'll
Bring
battle,
out- I was like,
I'll
bring out
battle
Uno."
Caustic. I don't fucking get, dude."
Who said that?
Fucking this little fucker
I was
right
like,
here,
yeah,
bro.
I'll battle
Really?
Caustic.
Yeah, he would do it. He
Is
would
that
do
what
it.
you want to do?
It's like,
Yeah, I'd fucking I'd be like, you'd be like Joe Cutter and be like, man, I regret the pastries and all the things that I've ever done for you.
I regret the pastries and all the
But the
things.
beautiful, I haven't done anything for you.
That means I'm just spitting in your face.
This shit just got incredibly real.
It'll be like, no, it would just Yeah. I wouldn't. I actually
You
wouldn't.
got a shot? You think you got a shot?
I think I would make you cry.
I think I would make you cry. You would legitimately shed tears from
He
your
would just
life.
say hurtful things.
I'll tell you what.
He would touch your soul.
I'll tell you
It
what.
would be good tears.
Me and Frank versus EK and SM.
Oh, can we do it?
Huh?
Can we do
You
it?
think you
know,
could
let
get
me
Frank
call
to
SM
battle
right now.
for that?
Frank's the only question mark on that.
Call SM on your phone right now while we're on the show right now. Do it while we're.
And I'm
recording.
honestly not gonna let you rap. I'm just gonna like
He's gonna
stick
be
my
all-
finger in your fucking mouth
He's
and
gonna
shit.
be like mad
That's-
pissed to the shit.
I'm honestly, I'm
Why
gonna,
you do
I'm
this?
gonna
Why are you
fucking
doing
make
this
you
right now?
cry actually because you did this.
I'm gonna make you cry. Actually,
I have so many doubts that it's so crazy.
I'm gonna fucking pierce your nipple on camera
that's
Ow.
Wow.
what does.
with my dick.
That's all sounds so gay.
Yeah.
Like all of it is like Caustic just like
Gayness makes
progressively-
me cry. You say you're gonna make me cry, as soon you're gonna like put a finger up my ass or something.
He
Like that
got
would
all-
make me cry.
He's like,
That's the only like you're not gonna say
I
anything.
just tuned back in like during half of that.
he's like,
Came
oh, you're
back-
gonna battle me?
came
He's
back
like,
at the
I don't
finger
know.
in the
I don't know
ass
if you
part.
got what it takes.
It's like,
I don't know
dude,
if
you
and
gotta
then
be
it like
willing-
transfers to I don't know if you got what it takes to take my girth. And it's like I
I'm
don't know.
gonna put my
I'm
girth
scared-
through
I'm
your
scared
nipple.
of a
To
tiny
hold you
Asian
down
man's
and
girth.
penetrate your body. You're like, oh
Fear the
god.
girth.
He just wants to battle Caustic. He didn't say he wants to have prison rape with
He
you.
said he's gonna make me cry.
he said he's
The
gonna.
only way
he said
that
he's
you're
gonna
make me cry is if you physically rape me with a dick that's bigger than the one you got.
I'm glad he's calling SM right now. But you know Frank Stacks, he won't battle because he's a gay boy, dude. I totally, dude. Frank Stacks only wants to battle Pumpkinhead in the world.
Frank
And I'm
Stacks
like-
only wants
I'm
to
like,
battle you at this point.
Why? He won't even battle me. He would never, dude. I told him like
He
10
would.
times. No way he wouldn't. Oh, bullshit.
I talked to him 2 days ago.
He would now when you talk to him on the phone. He's got a different story for you because then you say, he wants to team up with you. And then he talks to Madness on the phone. And then he tells Madness he only wants to team up with Madness. So who is he telling the fucking truth to? Are one of you guys telling me something different? Or is Frank telling you he wants to be your teammate and Madness he wants to be his
Who do you
teammate?
believe?
And me, he doesn't want to battle me. And then you, he wants to battle me because Frank is playing some weird fucking games. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. If I'm just being entirely honest. I'm sitting here on the phone and I'm like, hey, Frank, you want to do any form of a battle? I'm like, here's a 2-on-2, right? It could be me and Caustic versus you and Frank, or you and Madness. It could be you and fucking Caustic versus me and Madness. It could be me and you versus them. Any fucking combination the way you want to do it. And he's like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
My idea, and I'm going to make Frank watch this. I'm going to tell him about it if I ever talk to him ever again.
If I ever talk to him ever again.
I just don't know anymore.
I just don't. What? One day
I'll
we're
do
playing
one
basketball,
round.
the next day he doesn't answer the phone.
One round, I'll be Dirt's partner.
Uh-huh.
Second round, I'll be Tone's partner. Third round,
Yeah, you
I'll
guys
be
do like
Frank's
a partner switch halfway through.
It's like everybody thinks
like-
we want to have Caustic on our team and shit. Like that's like the big prize.
But realistically, you're
pretty
just trying
much
to
sure
ditch him
that that's
as soon
all
as
you're
possible.
getting out of
just
it.
sharing this guy.
That's
trying to
all
get
you're
rid of
getting out
him.
of
He
it.
just wants to get shared by 3 guys. That's his
Yeah,
whole
he just
thing.
wants
It's
to
like-
get shared.
He's like,
That's
how
all
can
I
we
want.
work it out
That's
to where
all
I get
about it.
shared by 3 guys in this
That's all I
battle?
want.
No, whatever. I would love to get Stacks a battle because I think he's entertaining as fuck, and I think people would like to see that. But much like the pariah thing, it's like I can only offer you and offer other people. Like I can only work on like 4 different battles before I'm like, yo.
Caustic and Frank Stacks.
Put on speakerphone. Put it up to the mic.
Hold on, I'm on the Dirtbag Dan show right now. We're filming this shit. Hold on, I'll put you on speakerphone.
You're on the fucking Caustic show. Get it correct.
Yo, this faggot Caustic over here is being a fucking faggot and he's saying he's saying that he would.
What's up, S&M and your partner, fucking Bondage?
Yo,
What's up?
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. He's fucking being a fucking idiot.
So your buddy EK is signing you up for 2-on-2 battles against your will. I just wanted him to call you and make sure that was cool.
I'm fucking down. Dirtbag, you didn't even fucking hit me back.
Put it into the mic.
Why is it you and everybody else hit me up 3 days before I fucking release all the matchups? Like I haven't been booking this thing for like a month and a half. But you might just be in luck, sir, because if Frank Stacks actually did.
I'm hella down.
Okay, all right, that's good. That's good to hear. That's the Feo in you right there.
What's his name?
That's SM.
SM?
Yeah.
It's like multiple sclerosis backwards and shit?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's yeah. Caustic is gonna call Frank Stacks, and if we can lock that one in, we'll make that battle happen. If we can't, EK is gonna harass Pariah until he agrees to battle you, which he probably won't because he's a he's a battle Nazi, as I like to call him. He has very.
You just calling that because he's bald?
No.
Either one to work for me, man.
He's got. You know what? I might. Hey, honestly, SM. Hold on. No, keep him on the fucking phone. Look at this. Look at this. All right.
At least put the speaker by the microphone.
No, look, because if you
my microphone,
the microphone's not going to talk into the fucking phone.
He's gonna. No, he knows what he's doing. Look. I'll get you a fucking battle. I'll get you a battle. Hopefully, we're going to have you do a weird-ass 2-on-2 with your awkward little lizard-faced buddy over here. But if not, I'm going to get you another fucking battle. So just EK will be in touch, and fucking we'll make that shit happen. So be ready for that shit.
Well, just let me know, man. I'm hella down. Thanks, though.
No problem. No problem. Sorry we bothered you. EK is signing you up for trouble.
I know we're going to fuck these motherfuckers up.
Yeah, you got it, sclerosis multis.
I don't sleep anyway.
Feo, all right.
So you've got a drug problem. Noted.
Yeah.
All right, shoes.
All right, man. Well, thanks, y'all.
All right, G.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Dig it.
All right, that was the weirdest battle arrangement that's ever taken place in the history of battle rap.
It's not going to happen.
Okay, look.
It is going to happen.
No, Frank's not going to fucking do it, dude.
Not going to do it.
He's totally not going to do it. But,
I said, this seems like some shit spell. Man, has you ever seen Free Willy? He said, no. I said, yeah, you can't see pretty well.
Yeah, dude, it's really good. It's really good. And I don't care what anybody has to say about it. I'm proud of Pretty Well. Thank you, Daylight.
He's proud of it because he wrote it.
I didn't. I'm just proud that I'm proud to say that was my favorite bar this week. And if you got a problem with that, I want you to write a letter to.
You don't even have to finish. You already did good.
Okay.
Good job.
Dirtbag Dan Show. Write it. Care of. Go suck on a fat baby's dick.
I knew you're going to do something to fuck it up. That's why I tried to stop you preemptively. You know what I'm saying?
Caustic. Sometimes you just got to let me be free and do my own thing.
Sometimes it's no surprise to me.
Let me just fly. All right.
You Free Willy just fly over that wall.
I want to thank EK for coming in tonight and saying 5 words and
Thanks,
generally just being really just being on. Usually he's really high when he's here, and I can appreciate that. You know what I mean? And
Are you not now? Is that the problem?
Huh? No, it's not the problem.
All right.
Who said I have a problem?
What is the problem?
Who said I have a problem?
Who said I have a problem? Yes. Exactly. So
pretty sure it was me that said that.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed the upgraded quality of the Dirtbag Dan Show. We're going to try to bring you this kind of magic bi-weekly, and we're not fucking like hella lagging and like super pixelated. You can actually see my face, and you can see this handsome beard and these chiseled features, and you can hear the words that are going to come out of my mouth. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Look,
my favorite one.
Me and Caustic are going to Japan. Yeah. September 25th to October 10th.
I had no input for that one.
We're going to Japan, bitch.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, we're going to Japan.
It's going to be crazy.
So we're going to be doing some shows out there. Itchy the Killer is already out in Japan, holding it down, setting up gigs. We're going to roll out there with our boy, Mecca, who is a lead singer of Insolence and Drunken Starfighter. And him and Itchy have toured Japan multiple times. I'm definitely going to like draw upon some of the homies that have gone out to Japan and hit them up and try and build with some cats that are out there. Go out there and make some music. Definitely do some fucking shows and just see Tokyo and, add another continent.
Take it all in, yeah.
Fucking A. Caustic is going to be fucking out there not as a fucking battler on some fucking rockin' show shit. This is the first like international travel show situation.
Yeah, no, we did Canada when I was younger, but this is like it doesn't count to me if it's on the same continent.
Yeah, right.
Like you have to get on a plane and cross water.
Giant, not even like a small ocean.
Yeah.
Like one of the 2 big ones.
Like the flight has to be annoying in some way.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know?
So that's real shit. And like we're gonna be like a foot taller than everybody else, and like it's eating strange foods and just like it's gonna be fucking interesting as fuck. You know what I mean?
Put corn in their pizza.
They put corn in their pizza. All right.
I'm obviously gonna have a major problem in this place.
Look, one of the 8 words, one of the 8 sentences.
I'm like, all right, everybody stop. There's corn on the pizza.
I'm
Done.
It's right next to the berries. What kind of pizza are you eating?
I'm a fan of pizza with corn on it. So the DBD album is going to get released here for free, but I'm also going to put together a special Japanese release that's going to have a couple extra songs, and that is going to be available exclusively to people in Japan and our Kickstarter backers. But also the entire DBD album is going to be free thanks to our Kickstarter backers. Once again, check out the thumbs up video on the dirtbagdanshow.com website, and the song that's in that video is a song called Secret. You could download that whole album.
You just down it. You could just drink the whole thing.
Gator, like this, much like this fucking
down that. Just down that right now.
Just down it. And then
prove to me that you don't have a vagina and just drink that whole shit.
Shut up, dude. You have a baby dick. Download the Counterproductive album. Fuck you.
Now throw it, bitch.
That ain't the hemo.
Right.
And throw it, and Rory's like, oh. Yeah, so download that song and the whole Counterproductive album on the music videos page of the Dirtbag Dan Show website. It's called Secret. Thumbs up videos on the website. Thanks again to our Kickstarter backers for helping us build the studio and put that whole DBD album together. Me and Caustic will be in Japan.
I'll be working really hard to try to get an EP done by the time that we leave, and put that out there for them, and then bring it back and give it to you guys and see what you think. And
that's crazy. Caustic's first fucking EP release as a solo
all
MC
produced by me
is
too,
going to be,
by the way.
Man, nobody gives a fuck about you, man.
Yeah, that's
God
true.
damn it.
Ice.
Hold on, let me get it.
I'm surprised you know which button it is. But honestly, a bunch of good shit is coming out of this studio, and a lot of it is thanks to the new equipment we got. So fucking shouts out to y'all. And look out for all the fucking Battle of the Zay shit that's going to be coming at you in the next couple of weeks. We are just about a month away. On August 17th, the Battle of the Zay is going to happen here in San Jose. There will be no fucking pre-sale tickets. Just show up, dude. It's the only way you're going to see this shit. You got me versus Roan coming all the way out from Philadelphia. You got Deadman versus Remy D, Lex D versus Reverse Live, Fredo versus Joe Cutter, Caddy versus AB Hoggish. Shit, we might even have fucking SM and EK versus Frank Stacks and fucking Caustic. Either way, I'm going to get SM a battle because he took a phone call.
If I can get Frank drunk, I can get him to agree to it.
Man, Frank is such a goon. Shouts out to Frank Stacks. Shouts out to fucking BCO Apparel, BCOapparel.com. Check out the new gear and rock that shit. You're going to see us rocking that shit soon. I got a package in the mail. So, Dirtbag Dan Show, we out.
What dollar go? Frito-Lay sunflower seeds, ranch flavored. Bitch.